mentioned by the man with the mojo. My 8 subscriber, I'm a fagoso. Jump in them sinkies and dump them mimosos. The first Florida man was Hernando de Soto. First Florida man was Hernando de Soto. First Florida man.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the show. I hope you're all having a fantastic evening. How are you doing, KFARR?
I'm doing great until I realized I didn't open Dexter's treats yet.
Uh-oh. I actually have good treats. I keep forgetting. Here's the issue, is if I leave them, like the mini milk bones are in like a container, like a dog-proof container, so they can stay here. Yeah, exactly. But the ones that come in the bags, if I just leave them here at nose level, they will disappear while I'm at work, the whole bag of them.
You don't have to tell me that. You heard what happened to the other treats. They were literally right there, and my cats jumped up there and thought, I'm going to take these treats. And if you guys noticed, you can see behind me my gaming chair that I've had since like the beginning of my channel finally broke. So I had to throw it away. So now I have a regular
gaming chairs are kind of dumb, so that's good. You're growing up.
I got a terrible back. I need the back support and the reclining kickstand.
This is an office chair, but it's got a lumbar support. It's very nice. I'm a property manager for industrial type office properties, and people just leave really nice stuff behind all the time. And they say, "Hey, get rid of that stuff." And I say, "I will get rid of it right into my office."
Yeah, I garbage picked the office chair or the gaming chair. I picked this here TV.
Basically the same thing, except it did not get to the garbage before it got to my house.
Garbage picked Dexter out of the woods. Like, that's my life.
Yes.
Hey, chicken, be quiet.
Those chickens are so stinking loud. Thank you very much for the 5 gifted memberships over there on the KFARR channel. Ava appreciates it. Dexter appreciates it. Xena even appreciates it.
Hopefully these mini milk bones don't make my 80-pound dog have diabetes.
Yeah, exactly. So what are you drinking tonight, KFARR? I know the answer to this, but I want the whole audience in unison to go. Bleh.
So I'm drinking a nice, I probably got 2 shots of Southern Comfort and Monster in here. So
I have water, as always, in my giant water cup. And then I have iced coffee here. And when we play the first video, I'm going to run and I'm going to fill that much up with rum. So I'm going to have it's not an Irish coffee. It's if it's rum in it. What is it if it's coffee and rum?
A
Caribbean
island coffee.
Caribbean coffee. Yes.
While you're doing that, just so you guys know, for the next Booze and Bodycam, I have to. You already know this.
I do. I know.
So, just because Southern Comfort is comforting in the South, I guess. So I had this bottle of Fireball.
Yep.
Since the last time, so I've upgraded to this bottle of Fireball.
Holy cannoli, that's a lot of Fireball.
So it will be good for the next Booze and Bodycam.
So this first video we have, is this the one that you said?
That is not one. Honduran drug runners flip car and keep going. I have not seen this video.
Yeah, don't know. Oh, this is the one Mr. Zed sent. That's why I remember thinking he has to have something really good. He's not like Weapons where he just sends me every body cam video. Like, it has to be very good for him to send it. And he sent this to me today. So we are going to watch it. I'm going to start the video and go grab some rum, some Bacardi or something for my coffee. Oh, I forgot to say before we started. Obviously, the dogs are here. If anybody supports any of our channels in any way, they will get a mini milk bone on air. If you support in the amount of $20 or more, they get the good treats. And I recently got some pig ears delivered to me, and we still have duck feet and all sorts of good stuff. So look at these faces. Don't you just want to buy them a treat?
And for 20, I might get out a baby chicken.
Here. Look at the camera. Look at those eyes. Yeah, exactly. All right, here's the first video of the Honduran drug runners.
A trooper with the Illinois State Police attempted a traffic stop on Interstate 80, southeast of Geneseo. The red Infiniti had suspended California registration, and when the trooper approached the vehicle, it sped off. For the next 2 hours, a sergeant with the Grundy County Sheriff's Office tracked the vehicle on flock license plate readers heading east toward Chicago and moved to Route 17 and Interstate 55 to intercept. He spotted the vehicle but still had no idea why the suspects were so intent on dodging law enforcement.
Following a previous Troop 2 ISBURN for aggravated fleeing and eluding. Negative. Following in a covert vehicle. I'm coming up to a section of Grundy County on this road. I'm going to attempt to initiate a traffic stop shortly.
3, traffic stop 19,000 west. Route 17 at 19,000 west.
Grundy County, G10 initiating a traffic stop, Route 17, 1900 west. Any units in the area, guys?
So, okay.
Troop 5, he just took off on me. He's taking off on me. Eastbound, spike strips were deployed, unknown if successful.
Grundy County, G10 in a covert vehicle. Stop.
Pull over. Route
1050, 1050 rollover. Route 17
did I miss
and 17.
I missed the crash, huh?
You missed it by like literally 15 seconds.
All right.
Grundy County, G10 in a covert vehicle. Stop.
Oh, there it is.
pull over. Route
1050 rollover. Route 17 and 17,000 west. Route 17, 17,000 west. 1050.
Despite the vehicle completely rolling over, the driver refused to stop.
Vehicle's continuing through a cornfield.
Still going. He flipped over in a cornfield and kept going.
Don't stop, never stopping. You know what I'm saying? The Honduran drug runners took that to heart.
Can't stop, won't stop.
All
Thank
right,
you very much
Chili, calm down.
for being 18 months, Erica. Time flies, man. How about that? You know who appreciates it? This one. There you go. And this one. They have their Easter bunnies with them now. There's Dexter.
Yeah.
Better lighting on Dexter. Look at you can see him. So every holiday, after holiday, like half price sales, I have to get the giant stuffed animals because they will tear everything up, whether it's the like indestructible toys or if it's the dollar store toys. So yeah, they get the cheap toys at the after holiday sale, and this is what
The treats that are like your pet will chew on these for days, 10 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm surprised these have lasted a couple of days, which is very unusual. They must like them a lot.
Because they love them.
Yeah.
That's their babies.
Yes.
1700 west. Northbound to Northfield from Route 17 at 1700 west.
Oh, I'm glad that the crops have already been harvested because this could be thousands of dollars worth of damage if the corn was still corning. Like I'm just glad they've harvested.
Corning. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, because he's definitely ripping it up.
Oh, yeah.
Good maneuver.
Subject is on foot, running northbound through the field. On foot, northbound through the field.
Stop, K9! Stop, K9!
Get him.
You're gonna get bit!
Gray hoodie, blue jeans. One has gray hoodie, blue jeans. One has black sweatshirt, black jeans.
Get your hands up! Get them up! Get them up! Turn around! Get them up! Get out! Get out! Get down on the ground! Get down on the ground! You understand me? Right, yeah.
I can't believe they thought they were going to outrun a vehicle and a dog.
The officers were actually what's blurred out there. The officers were yelling very loudly, "Sir, you're lucky the corn was not corning." That's what he was yelling.
Yes.
One has got one in custody. Go to him. Go to him. Go to him. Go to him. Keep your hands up. Let me see those hands. Just give me a second. Keep those hands up.
Oh my gosh, turn off the alarm. Why don't they turn it off? You're there. You don't need the alarm anymore.
I love it how they had the one at gunpoint, and then he got put in cuffs. And then the other one was at gunpoint, and they're like, no, go tackle that one. And the corn whisperer was hurdling the corn, and then he's just like, bah.
Line. Yep, I'm on TX with him now. Harder's on.
Priority 2 in custody. 2 in custody.
Give me fire. There's a small fire in the cornfield by the vehicle.
Yeah, very dry. I imagine just the undercarriage of the car set that corn on fire.
Is there anybody else in that car? Anybody else in the car?
Oh no, the corn is going to get popped.
It's no popcorn. It's a popcorn field. Somebody said they like the corn is corning phrase. I'll make t-shirts with that
I was just about to say you should get that on a t-shirt.
When I make the what was the one, our Lord and Savior Fireball or something like that? Yeah. We'll get both of those t-shirts out.
Erica, you asked if this was in Iowa. Is that because of the corn?
I mean, it could be anywhere in the Midwest, honestly.
These Fast and Furious films are getting dumber and dumber every year.
This could be.
Hey, nobody said for the family. So is it really a Fast and the Furious movie?
It's Illinois. I was going to say lots of corn in Indiana and Illinois as well.
Shit, matter of fact, I think in my video today, I used a clip from a Fast and the Furious movie.
Really?
Just 2, right? No more? Priority Troop 3. 2 out of 2 in custody. Clear Isper.
He said 2, he said 2.
Okay.
Roll over side.
You got an extinguisher? Extinguisher?
I think way past fire extinguisher.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
On the way for the hospital.
They rolled and they kept going. I just saw smoke, and then all of a sudden they keep driving this way. They finally, Josh picked them in the corn.
Oh, he did?
And then they got out and ran.
Oh, so he pitted them out here?
Yeah, in the cornfield.
By the time Reddit fired it,
They're working it.
I'm going to go put out the field fire. Can you hang out with him or no?
Yeah. Here, stand up.
Maybe put that fire out. It's gonna go up like a fire. It's gonna. I mean,
good news is, like you pointed out, the corn is done corning.
Exactly. I just ran in the other room to get the new treats. We have pig ears, and we also have True Chew Blue Chew. I don't know, whatever that is, was sent to me.
So I was at the pet store to get this and the two snails. I have bought 2 snails to join the fish.
Are their names Steven?
I don't know yet. I keep thinking they're dead, but then like 5 minutes later, they're like crawling the wall of the tank, and I'm like, oh, I don't know how snails work yet. So
I think you should name them both Steven, but one of them's with a V and one of them's with a PH.
Mm-hmm. I was going to name one Josh and one Jeremiah because they eat trash. But no, I bought the snails, and I'm looking, and I'm like, what is the craziest snack you guys have for dogs? Okay. And they didn't have anything like crazy.
Nothing?
So I'm just like, lame.
All right. Well, I need to stop by the P.O. box because somebody sent you dog treats in my P.O. box, and I'm sorry I haven't gone yet. It's not near where I live, so it's a trip to go there. But I will find
what you did there.
I right. I will find some crazy treats and send them because we have like the Hollywood feed store by us, so we might get you some duck feed.
And yes, Erica, I love Ed. I talk about Ed in almost all of my videos.
Yeah, of course. Back in my day, that Ed.
That Ed, yep.
Not good.
No, where you heard it?
No good. No good, boss. No good.
No hablo inglés.
No hablo inglés? Up.
You were running okay.
No. How old are you? Like 14? How old are you? ¿Cuántos años? 20? 17?
17.
Do what?
And our engines are like hot and stuff.
He looks like a baby. Okay, by the way, cinematography on these body cams, look at that shot right there. The fire in the background, the kid looking back to see what he's done with his life. It's beautiful.
Yeah, well, did you see where it kind of hit him? Where he's like, he was speaking English, and then he's like, no hablo inglés. No hablo inglés. And then the officer walks up and hits him with, how old are you in Spanish? And it's just like, oh, well, the jig's up. I'm 17.
So are they?
No, Erica, I can't see Ed's comment. This is just like what happened to Erica like last month.
I don't see Ed's comment either. I don't know.
Let me try something here.
I don't know.
I'll open it up on the YouTube.
Yeah, I usually have my YouTube chat. I
can
usually
see it.
have
That's
your
what I had to do
YouTube
last
chat as
time.
well. Especially when we're doing the one with the shots.
That would nuke my laptop though.
Because it needs to be a bright color so I don't miss it when I'm drinking.
Yeah, so I would totally be down for shots today.
You're allowed to do shots. You don't have to get up for work at the crack of dawn.
But I'm going to go running tomorrow, and seeing as how I'm not a young man anymore.
From what I hear,
I'd prefer not to be hammered while running 4 miles.
From what I hear from my husband, who was, of course, a Marine, always a Marine, whatever. But he said the best way to cure a hangover is to sweat it out. So.
Oh, see, again, I don't get hangovers, but from what I've dealt with, the best way to fight off a hangover is to just not ever be not drunk.
Right, hair of the dog.
That's why people would be taking shots after a night of drinking right before PT in the morning. That way they would just be perpetually buzzed and never hungover.
Yep.
See, I have found Ed. Only on the YouTube, though.
Yeah, I don't see Ed on Restream. Sorry, Ed, you don't exist to me. You have to come into my chat to exist. No, I'll open up KFARR's chat.
So we're good, right? Where we were? That's the stretch we got.
That is right there? Okay. So just lean against her. I don't know. He might have got a positive hit on that spike, but I'm not sure. I think he got the right rear.
I don't know if that wind will push this fast. We got a disc right here. Hold this some laps. It'll be all good.
Oh boy. Jesus. We're tracking you for a while. Let's see what we can find. Put it out.
He's the driver.
You Mirandize him?
No.
You mind?
Mirandize him. Hey, Mirandize him.
Yeah. Mirandize him.
According to the police report, both suspects were taken to the hospital for follow-ups. One suspect, identified as 18-year-old Royben Barahona, was transported to a different hospital and treated for internal bleeding, likely sustained during the rollover. The next day, he was cleared for transport to Grundy County Jail to join his associate, identified as 23-year-old Cristian Erazo Velasquez.
Did you see the spelling of that name? I've never seen Christian. I've never seen it spelled that way before.
It sounds like it looks like something Mike Tyson would say. Christian.
Yes. Christian. It looks like the cat walked over the keyboard or something.
Now let's
Velasquez,
see. So they're
Fire
Honduran
Department
drug runners.
Yeah, they were drug running.
But are they illegal immigrants or are they American citizens?
I mean, a lot of people are claiming not to be United States citizens these days. We'll talk about that on Friday.
Maybe he's a state national. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he's a state national.
This is thank you very much for renewing your membership, Dave. You're awesome. We'll give the doggo some treats for that.
It's spelled with a lisp already.
It's spelled with a lisp. There you go, Ava. That's for you. Zena's got her bunnies back there. Can you catch this? Probably not. Nope, didn't catch it. And of course, Dexter with the good lighting.
Yeah, I wouldn't say
it's
good.
Better.
Maybe he's got good lighting and just a terrible camera.
Just
so you guys out there, if you're looking to get a dog cam, do not go with the $20 camera from Walmart. Because it'll look like that.
Yeah, my dog cam is my old real cam, and then I got a real cam, and it's I don't know what it is. It's like $100 webcam.
What I wanted to do, but I just didn't buy a new camera.
Yeah,
I hate change.
I get it. I'm the same. Okay, this is the one that you said we have got to watch this one today, Katie.
Yeah, we missed this because this video literally has everything.
It's gold. All right.
It's perfection. I don't know how many views this video has, but it should have more.
You guys are getting Booze and Bodycams Premium today. It's got 358,000 views. It should have double that.
Oh, it should be in the millions. It's that good.
It's about to have 100 more.
16th, 2025, deputies responded to a report on a suspicious person wearing a UPS uniform who was prowling around the neighborhood. During the investigation, deputies found a firearm on the suspect, along with burglary tools.
Hey, bud. Are you associated with that black car over there? Because we got a suspicious person call. Do you live around here?
Oh, that black car right there?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's mine. I'm sorry.
Okay. Do you live around here?
No, I'm going door to door. I'm doing a photography thing.
How long have you been parked over there?
Like 30 minutes. I was just writing up my story.
Do you have an American flag mask? Is that an American flag mask?
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah. Okay. So is that your car?
Yes, sir.
You haven't been parked there for 8 hours?
No, not at all.
Okay. Do you have some ID on you?
Did I do anything wrong?
Imagine going door to door in your regular vehicle in a UPS uniform and not thinking that that's suspicious.
So this is the thing. So she's walking around in a UPS uniform, not delivering packages, going into people's backyard. So like, I don't know how it works where you are. Like if you have like a last minute package or something that didn't make it on the truck, somebody will come deliver you the Amazon package in their Amazon uniform in their regular car. But they deliver a package and then they leave. They don't prowl around for 8 hours.
They don't go into the backyard. That's for dang sure.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I literally got here.
And also she's wearing a very distinctive mask. Like it's very distinctive and everybody has a Ring camera these days. My home is covered in cameras, every angle.
Cameras, sensors, alarms.
Yeah.
You have your ID or not? So you're being audio and video recorded.
Oh, yeah.
Is this your house?
No,
See Alan?
Do you see there are no soliciting?
Why didn't the cop get up closer in case she runs? It'll become very apparent when he gets closer that this broad is totally incapable of outrunning a snail.
She might waddle. Could be a waddle. Well, we're paused. Thank you very much. Trigger 70. Give those puppies a treat and tell them it's from Heinz, my baby boy who crossed the Rainbow Bridge. A couple weeks ago, I think you told us about it. I'm so sorry to hear about Heinz, and it's so difficult losing a pet. I get it. Let me know, Trucker 70. Should we do the blue buffalo blue chews or the pig ear tonight? Let me know. And we'll get Dexter first while you decide what they get. There's the Dex. I think the pig ears probably crunch, if that's a selling point. I'm not sure. I didn't realize how long the delay was. It's usually, I thought it was 8 seconds. It's much longer than 8 seconds, isn't it? We'll do the pig ears. Yep, that's what I guessed that that's what you were going to say. He wants the pig ears. Oh my gosh, they're gross. Not as sticky as the duck feet, but still. All right, so I'll show you guys the pig ears. First of all, let's do this so you can see what we're working with here. Do you see that? There's veins in them. How gross is that?
Well, to be fair, they are pig ears.
Yeah, pretty gross. Thank you so much for supporting the channels. There's one for that one. There you go. And as Ava took hers, and Ava, you got to be in your spot.
She dipped out.
Well, she did. She's like, I don't know somebody might steal it from me. I don't know. Oh my goodness. Do you guys see
Fuzzy
this chicken? Oh my gosh. So next time somebody donates $50, we will feed Dexter a chicken. No, I'm kidding. I
was about to say, I'm not going to eat a chicken.
You bite its head off like Ozzy with the bat. You're probably too young to know about that story.
I'm aware. No, the way I'm looking at it is it's probably advantageous for me to handle the chickens So when I cut their flight feathers, they don't try to like fight me like the emus versus the Australians.
Yes,
Like,
true.
I don't want that to happen.
Like,
Because that's a battle
really,
I'll never win.
any animal that it's going to be around humans, it's good to get them used to being handled as babies. So that is probably good. All right, let's see if this chick waddles away.
Sign. Yeah, come on, step over here. How come you're dressed in a UPS uniform?
It's a joke. It's about.
Yeah, get your ID out. It's very funny.
Okay.
Sit down. This is weird.
You got weapons on you?
No.
Put your hands on the spit.
I don't have any.
Hilarious joke, lady.
I didn't do anything wrong.
You're being detained. Sit down. Sit down.
Everything you have, we'll put it right there.
Otherwise, you're going into handcuffs. There's two ways to do this. This isn't Seattle.
I
Get
don't
your ID
listen.
out.
My ID is in my car.
Okay. Put your hands right here.
Okay, sir, I'm not.
Put your hands on there. I'll tell you what you look like. You look like a prowler.
What is it?
Put your hands on there. Or you're gonna get dumped on the ground. You understand that?
What is a prowler?
Prowler is someone who goes door to door checking to see if houses are gonna be unoccupied.
Daylight?
Yeah.
You're wearing a UPS uniform. You clearly don't work for UPS.
By the way, everyone, she says something here that I want to address. She says, in broad daylight, yes, most people's houses don't get robbed at night. They don't get robbed. They get broken into during the day while everybody's at work. Not only are you and your family at school and work, but your neighbors are also at school and work. So, yes, in broad daylight, that's when stuff like this happens all the time.
Yeah, that's not going to happen in my house. They're going to get a surprise.
Yep.
Oh, and I also love
You
this
want me to
video
answer some questions?
because he keeps shitting on Seattle.
Well, it's easy.
Like this isn't the first, or this is the first time, but it's not the last time.
Low-hanging fruit, by the way. But yeah, this is why I say you should definitely get a dog, because if you have a dog in your home, even if it's a small dog, the prowler will pick a different house, not your house. My dogs are still working on the pig ears. So that's 5 gifted memberships to the KFARR the KFARR family over there. There's Dex.
Boy.
Let me see if I can get Ava back in here.
That's my hand. Nah, she's busy. She says, "Ma, I ain't about that treat. I got a better one."
She got the pig ears. So, Credence and Mikey, I will save these when they're done with their pig ears. We will give them the treat. Can you hear the crunches?
I just realized something.
Yes.
My camera on my screen is shitty for Dexter. It's all grainy and gross. You just pulled it up on the stream camera. It doesn't look bad at all.
No, it's not. It's not as clear as your camera, but yeah.
For you, yeah,
a little bit, but not
grainy,
bad.
like on the restream camera, but on the other, like when you bring it up on like the YouTube side, no, not grainy at all.
It looks good. Yeah. All right. Thank you again, Credence Mikey, for the 5 gifted memberships over there on KFARR's channel.
I'm explaining to you what a prowler is. Okay. That is a prowler. I'm sorry. You're wearing UPS and you're not even UPS.
I'm sorry.
You've been parked there for 8 hours. You're coming from a drug house. So stop.
Where's the drug house?
What's your last name? Spell it. First name.
What's all this? Is it
It's
a weapon?
No.
Put your hands on there.
Okay.
You want to go on the ground?
Sorry,
Knock
sir.
it off.
I'm sorry.
Middle and name. Birthday.
Oh, pardon, look at this. You're getting detained. Put your hands in your back.
Is that a fucking gun? What is that?
I don't know. I found it.
She found it. Right.
Okay, time out. So if you pause it right there.
Yep.
Do you have YouTube Premium? I don't know
Yes.
if you can zoom in on yours. So her gloves.
I don't know how.
They
How do I
almost
zoom in?
look like receiver gloves in
They
like the
do.
NFL. So those A, don't keep you warm for shit, and B, are tacky on one side, like sticky.
Yeah. I don't know
So
how to
I don't know
zoom.
if she's wearing them to, you know what? The only thing I can think of, in my head that makes sense of why you would wear sticky gloves is if she's trying to open a window from the outside.
Oh yeah, where you can just
because it would work for
without
that.
leaving
They're that
fingerprints.
sticky.
Yeah, because
But
it
like,
works with just your hands, but you leave fingerprints everywhere.
yeah, and are they okay? They're batting gloves. Now I'm like even more like the fuck. I was at least trying to give her a reason for wearing them. Now it's just like the womp womp.
Sticky
loser.
bandits. Thank you very much, K-Bot Video. We all need to donate to a new Dexter cam, but she did that on my channel, so that doesn't help you out at all. We will work on a Dexter cam. Thank you very much, K-Bot Video, for the $2. I am going to put dog treats along with the Credence and Mikey's to the side. They will get them when they're done with their pig ears. Look at how cute Dexter is. And he's done.
He's zonked.
It's like I did my job.
Hasn't done anything today, but
Done with your frisk or no?
No, I'm not. Just felt something hard. It looked like a gun, and then apparently it was a gun.
You got
Are you a felon?
No, yes. I didn't know that.
Oh, look at that. Felon in possession of a
I
firearm.
didn't know that was like a real gun. I've never seen a gun that small. I just found it, sir.
All right. What are you doing?
she just found a gun.
By the way, guns can come very small.
No.
Oh, what?
Just keep playing it for like. Remember what I told you? The good part
Okay.
that I talked about all the time. She just went down.
Okay.
Like if you back up, you can see her go down.
Backed up a little bit. But I've seen like 4-round revolvers that are literally like the size of my they're like this big,
Yeah.
and they will still kill you.
All I'm saying is, all these freaking criminals and felons are like, I just found a gun.
Bullshit.
Why can't I just stumble across all these guns? Like, why can't that happen to me?
I like free stuff. We like to dumpster dive. Like, look at our setups. Both of
Yeah,
us
like-
have all dumpster divin setups.
I wish I could find a stash of guns.
I've never seen a gun that small. I just found it, sir.
Wait for it.
What are you doing?
There.
What are you doing?
There's the fake.
That is the worst fake seizure I have ever seen. Knock it off.
Now here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Ready? Ready?
Step out of it. You're having a seizure. I want to make sure you're okay. Breathe. Breathe. Oh,
Then stop pretending to have a
oh,
seizure.
you don't have a seizure.
Because you're not having a seizure.
I can't breathe, sir. I'm fine.
Penny 450.
I have seizures.
We have one faking a seizure. Can you send fire?
Oh, third degree.
I'm
You're kicking me.
sorry. I just...
Stop.
Affirmative.
I gotta check. Wait. Here's her.
No joke. Ed's here. Back in my day, this shit happened all the time where
Oh my God.
people in jail will be like, well, if I get a seizure, they're going to let me out. First off, no. Second off, it is very evident when people are having
An
when
actual
they're having a fake
It's,
seizure.
I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, you worked in a jail. You've probably been around actual seizures. I have been around actual seizures, not only in humans, but in dogs as well. They don't look anything like that. That's not what seizures.
yeah.
That's what seizures look like in the
Okay,
movies.
first off, people, you gotta go down with purpose.
Yeah.
These people go down like they don't want to hurt themselves when they're
Like-
going down and blah blah blah. When you're having a real seizure, you just go down. Whether your head hits the ground and you die, it doesn't matter because you're having a
the
seizure.
noise.
I've seen people stop. They'll look at you and stop, and then they'll hit the wall, and then they'll slowly slide down the wall, and it's like,
That-
man, get the fuck
the
up.
fake
Get up.
trip where that dude like rolled down the wall and did a somersault. I forget who that was. It was some auditor.
Oh, are you talking about
Yeah.
Rogue Nation? Somebody just said that. Where was it? Definitely a student of the Met School of Dance.
Yes, that was a dog seizure. Okay. Okay, be nice. Actually, don't be nice. That was hilarious.
Leave those chickens
The
alone.
noise that she made before she did it too. The
have you ever watched Muppet Treasure Island?
No, it sounds like a movie. I don't watch movies. You know that.
It is a movie. It's the Muppets doing pirate shit. But one of the guy, his name was, what was it, Billy Bones?
Okay.
Billy Bones died, and that's what he sounded like. He was laying in bed and he just goes.
Ava, come get your milk bones. Yeah. Let me pass out these milk bones. They're done with the pig. Ava went outside. We'll give it a minute.
Oh, partner, I found some dope too. Shocking.
And he's still fucking with
I'm
his
still
gun.
trying to figure out how to
It
unload
flipped.
this.
I'll tell you what because we lost it in a boating accident. But I think this is the kind where the barrel like flips up,
It, like cracks in half, like a break action shotgun.
Yep.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm not getting it first.
What's the problem with you?
I can't breathe.
Well, now your car's just take some slow, deep breaths. Did you get a good frisk? Make sure she doesn't have any other guns
I'm still
on there.
working on it because I don't want to get poked or stuck or shot.
I understand that.
All right, let me get these dog biscuits out of the way so I don't forget. This is Credence and Mikey and K-Bot video donated, but they were busy with their pig ears, so we're going to do this now. There's one from Credence and Mikey. Oh, got it. And from K-Bot video.
Aaron, Muppet Treasure Island is second on your top Muppet movies. They used to be one of the only movies I had on VHS before somebody stole them.
Somebody steal your VCR?
Somebody stole my VCR. So I had this on VHS and The Fellowship of the Ring, the first Lord of the Rings movie on VHS. So during my summers in like middle school, I would just watch them back to back to back to back to back. And now I have the kids trying to watch Muppet Treasure Island, and they're like, "This shit's trash."
Oh no!
I'm like, you watch it like, this is classic.
They don't know good TV when they see it.
But they'll sit here. I sent Erica a picture. But they'll sit here and watch Muppet Babies, which is a cartoon with the Muppets as babies.
I've seen it. It's
and
trash.
they love it. I'm just like, what is wrong with you guys?
My favorite, we used to watch the Muppet Show. It was like Friday nights or whatever. Like before you could just pause, you had to go when it was on to watch it. Those two old guys, I forget their names, that sit in the box seat and argue with each other. Those are my favorite characters on the
They in Muppet Treasure Island, they were the dudes on the front of the boat. Like the where you have it's normally like a lady or something,
it was those dudes.
Or a dragon, or they were those two dudes just sitting at the front
Love
of the boat.
those guys.
Yes, Erica, when I was dodging the war.
Listen, if you continue playing this game, I will tow your car. So stop.
Did you use any drugs today?
I can't breathe.
There's nothing obstructing.
Classic. We should do it. Take a shot every time somebody says I can't breathe.
I've never seen a fat white lesbian claim she couldn't breathe before, but
was watching
new script, I guess.
Did you see the recent? Speaking of auditors, the recent Smurf something auditor.
Oh, Clash with Bao.
Yeah, that guy.
His name's Bao. He has a whole nother channel that has many, many more subscribers. But for some reason, he uses that piddly one to audit.
Did you see the live stream of him getting arrested? It's hilarious.
And then I got to watch
last
night. I don't know if you were there watching Lick the Whole Boot.
I did not.
On somebody else's channel with like 500,000 subscribers.
Wow.
He was up there talking about it, and of course, who wanted to comment? Chris Ryder. because apparently we're all government employees and he's going to be a martyr. And I'm just like,
this man who can't feed his horses is hiring lawyers for people now. It's ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. All right.
Yeah, he got arrested in the buffer zone of the Karen Reed trial. And before we get started, nobody argue in the chat about if she's guilty or not.
Here's the thing with the buffer zone. It was specifically stated like 3 or 4 times what it was. And the officer even said to him, it's because the defense and the prosecution are on their way into the courtroom right now. This area needs to be clear. How hard is that to understand?
So I don't know if you're familiar with him too much.
That's the first time I ever saw
he was like Johnny Somali. He was like Johnny Somali before Johnny Somali. He would be the guy who would be recording with the chat to voice thing where people would pay to just say wild shit while he was streaming.
His phone was,
and he would fraud it with that on.
It was doing it,
and they would just say crazy shit. And it's just like, you're such a fucking scumbag.
Ridiculous.
Taking your airway.
I know. Not that.
Then what is it?
Stop.
Snap out of it. What is it?
I'm trying to.
What's the matter?
Snap out of it.
Think around in a recovery position. Yep, that's what we are.
Stop.
Otherwise, what?
Lisa B, I did do a live stream about the Karen Reed trial, but it was before the first trial. I think it was maybe during the first trial, and there was a gentleman whose channel is Cowboy Criminologist, and I live streamed with him. And I don't remember the date, but I remember it was right before that big hurricane. It was like the week before that hurricane came through the Carolinas. So whenever that was is when I did it.
I watched almost the whole thing on Peg Leg Finance.
Okay.
That was a good one. And I Am Notorious, just for you. How you doing?
I just wasn't that interested in the Karen Reed trial, I guess. Some trials I get really interested in, and then other ones I'm just like, nah, it's all right. I did cover it though. So
it wasn't it's not like the most compelling. I'm more concerned about like I covered it twice already.
The dude that stole the dog?
Ricky Pierce, the guy who, Ricky Pierce. That's like a compelling, I want to watch this.
By the way,
because he murdered someone for basically no reason, and he's a
if you could, when those court hearings are coming up, if you could text me and just remind me so I could watch the trial live, I would appreciate it, because I am very interested. He killed a man to steal his dog. It's ridiculous. And he's representing himself, which is gold. So, all right, let's get back to the video. I even forgot what we're doing right now. I think I put too much rum in my coffee.
I'm still trying to figure out how to render this weapon safe.
Looks like she's playing dead man.
That's a good point. I think I have Narcan in the back.
Oh, you're not dead man?
I'm gonna hit her with Narcan. If she doesn't need it, it's gonna rock her.
Oh, it gets.
So are you gonna stop being stupid or what? Are you?
I'm going to jail anyway.
Are you gonna be stupid? No, you're not.
You want to go to jail? So can you stop faking seizures?
Justice for Peanut.
So were you faking a seizure?
Oh.
Yes or no? It's not illegal to. Just tell me the truth. Were you just faking a seizure or not? Were you just faking a seizure? Okay. Then you're gonna your face up.
So do you need this Narcan or not? So I won't waste my life-saving medical supplies on this bullshit.
Number 2, this is my first day on the job. Obviously, I don't know where the heck you think you are. We're not in Seattle. Just let me talk. Let me talk.
Did we get a finish? Did we finish a weapons frisk?
I'm working on it.
Okay, you need to stand up.
I can't stand up.
You're gonna stand up because you had one gun on you. We're gonna make sure you don't have another one. Now spread your feet apart and stand there and stop playing games.
I'm sorry, I don't have.
Do you have anything else on you other than a gun?
Oh shit, is that a face tattoo?
Yes. Yeah, I think it is. I think it's a spider, but I'm not quite sure.
I thought it. I thought it was a strap to her fucking
mask,
like face mask. Because you know how like during the pandemic, I always did it. I would only have it on one. I thought that's what it was, and then I just remembered she took it or she got it taken off.
Y'all
of her.
wore masks,
so she's
during
just
the pandemic. Sorry.
Well, at the police department, it was mandatory for me to wear it.
Yeah.
While dealing with criminals, which is crazy because in the 2 years I worked there during the pandemic, not once did I get it. But then when I'm at home with the kids and they bring that shit home from school, I get it. I mean, I beat it in 3 days. But
only wore a mask to get on an airplane because I had to fly for work, and I couldn't lose my job by not going to my job. That was at the time in California. I forget what I was going to say. Oh, I was about to type, Shane, not all of us have orange flavored whiskey like an adult, so I'm drinking
just laying
rum
around
in my coffee.
Thing I've ever seen.
I should be like, wow, you did 11 years in prison. That's amazing.
I'm trying to get into rehab, you guys.
Obviously, 11 years wasn't long enough for you to learn.
Listen, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in court. You have the right to speak to an attorney and to have an attorney present.
It's a feather and the word hope tattooed across her face.
Hope. Because she was hoping she wouldn't have to go back to jail.
I can see why she was wearing a mask, because if this is walking up to your door looking like this, at least with the mask, she can cover that up and semi-look normal-ish.
Shane says, it was a gift.
Sure it was, Shane. Sure it was.
With you while you're being questioned.
He specifically
you can't afford to hire one. One will be appointed.
It was on his registry as his Amazon wish list. It was a gift, sure.
It's his housewarming gift. Yeah. He put that on there.
Represent you prior to questioning if you wish. Do you understand your rights as I've explained them to you?
Yeah, he said I might not go to jail.
You're being audio and video recorded. Having your rights in mind, do you want to make a statement?
You're going to go to jail.
Nobody's being hostile. I'm asking if you want to make a statement.
So listen, this is your time to be honest and be straightforward with my partner. I don't want to talk to you. You pissed me the fuck off. You had a gun. You're a felon. You're faking stuff. Now the fire department's going to come over here. These people are taxpayers. You're wasting their time and money. So how about you talk to my partner, be honest, with your rights in mind.
So let's start with question 1. You don't live here. Why are you walking around on people's houses dressed like a UPS driver?
I went to go check out and see what the burnt house
excuses.
Like.
The burnt house.
I was just looking at the burnt house.
Okay.
I didn't break in.
You were going into the burnt house?
I didn't go in.
Is it your house?
No, I just heard about it. They said it was super fried, and I just wanted to look at it.
How long have you been here?
Literally, I promise you, like an hour and a half tops.
Okay.
She said
so the
30
people that
minutes.
said you've been here for 8 hours are lying.
She said 30 minutes a minute, like 10 minutes ago, 8 minutes ago. How long have you been here? 30 minutes. Yeah. Now it's an hour and a half. What did she just say?
And they called because she'd been there for 8 hours. And just so you guys know, the Destroyer, it's the guy who's changed his name like 3 times that I shit on every time he comes over here. That's Mr. Diddy, the Butthole Destroyer. But I think he got upset that I kept calling him that, so he changed his name to the Destroyer. Destroyer of what? I don't know his line. No.
Yikes. That's not good.
Just wanted to point that out.
I promise.
Sherazade is also drinking coffee. I like it.
On everything. Like, I'm not going to lie to you again.
Where'd you get the UPS costume?
I'm not going to lie to you again.
My friend had it.
Why are you wearing it?
I just feel like people won't, like, look at me. I just wanted to
So
see
to
the
conceal
house.
your presence in the neighborhood, you're dressed like a UPS driver.
Well, yeah, but
so
I
what are
wasn't
you
trying
doing
to
that you're not
steal
supposed
anything.
to be doing if you need to dress in a disguise?
Well, I just didn't want it to draw any attention when I was looking at the house.
Where did you get this gun?
I promise you, I didn't know it was real, sir.
Where'd you get it?
It seems
Over
to
there.
me every
Over where?
time she says, I promise you, or I'm not going to lie, she's about to lie.
It's like, I'm not a UPS driver. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. I'm here to rob you.
Oh,
again, this whole I found the gun. tell me where you found it so I can go look. Like, I'll be out there all day looking for guns.
Brady Park.
No, she bought it in the drug house she was just at, I'm sure.
I'm about to go magnet fishing in every river by my house looking for guns.
That's what somebody said to me.
Papa needs a new gun.
Oh, it was on, I was on Johnny Walker Dredge channel on Monday, and I made the joke about, losing my gun in the boating accident. He's like, I need to go magnet fishing in whatever lake everybody's losing their guns in.
Yeah, like, I need to go. Hey, if he goes, let him know I'm down to go with him. Like, fuck. Like, it kills me.
Do you know where Barry, he's an older guy, is there like a trap house over there?
Where?
Trap
in what
house.
city?
Prairie Ridge.
And where did you find it?
It was like hidden over by one of there's like 4 tall trees over there, and I mean there's drug addicts. I did not know that was real, sir.
Okay.
I'm a felon, and
yeah, it's real. It's loaded. So why are you carrying it around on you?
He figured out how to unload it finally. That's
after
nice.
10 minutes. After 10 minutes, he's finally like, oh, fuck. Now, I'm about to go to wherever these woods are in Prairie View or Prairie Field or wherever the hell she said.
Yeah.
I'm going to go out there and I'm going to get talked to by the police. They're going to be like, what are you doing out here? I saw a video. They said there was free guns in the woods. So I'm
just hanging out.
I'm here trying to... Yeah, I'm just here to find guns, man.
Sell it or something. I thought it was like an ivory antique or something. I didn't even know how to open it.
Okay, it's obviously a firearm.
I've never seen one before. I'm not lying to you. I
don't believe that you found this out in the elements. It's not rusty enough to have been left out in the forest.
I mean, I don't know how long
Where did you find
it? I promise you, that's how long. I promise you, there's drug addicts and stuff there all the time. Like, I don't know if someone stole it or what.
Okay, so this is clearly labeled as a firearm.
Did you look in the mirror? You saw a drug addict?
Yeah. Did the lady in the mirror tell you the gun was out there?
But you can tell the difference, like just by the weight of it, you can tell if it's real or not.
I love this person's name. I don't know if you can see it. Chief Kickabitch of the Slapaho tribe. Greatest name I've seen.
Kickabitch of the Slapaho tribe. I lose my guns in boating accidents too. The Sate fell overboard when the captain when the captain of the ski boat turned too abruptly. Same thing happened to me, Chief Kickabitch of the Slapaho tribe.
Yeah, so I want to point this out. If you're dealing with somebody who's a felon and they had a gun and they've already lied to you 12 times, Eric says, when someone says, I promise you, don't believe them. Yeah. If somebody who's already lied to you 12 times in 10 minutes and they say, oh, I'm not going to lie to you again. Trust me. Believe me. Do exactly the opposite.
Exactly. Not going to lie. Okay. Lies incoming.
Magnum.
I didn't look at it.
You didn't, but you put it in your pocket, right?
Well, look,
Why do you have handcuffs?
Because I'm a guys.
No, that doesn't make any sense. Why do you have handcuffs? It's not because you're a fuck up. Why are you carrying a pair of handcuffs around in disguise, wearing gloves, carrying a gun?
It
doesn't look good, does it?
No.
What is this?
It's a pipe thing. Me and my girlfriend do so.
Wow. Look, she's just got everything.
You got anything else on you? Okay.
I have. I just went to DSA just 2 days ago, and I got my insurance put back together. I don't want to go back to prison, sir.
That's not up to me, whether you go back to prison or not.
Can you not send me to jail? Like, I'll do anything. Like, anything. I'll do anything. I can't.
So here's the problem we have, okay, is you're in a neighborhood you don't live in, dressed in disguise, with a loaded gun in your pocket, wearing gloves, with a face mask on, dressed like a UPS driver. What the fuck are you doing?
Listen, I don't know. I'm bored. I don't have any
You're
friends.
bored? It looks like you're fixing to kidnap somebody.
Sir, I promise. I promise. I just don't know how.
Here comes the waterworks.
Normal in this world. It's so stupid. I don't want to go back there. I did not know that was you guys. If I go to
So
jail
there's
right
a
now,
difference between
That's not.
Let's say like she's been in prison for 11 years. She's a felon and she got caught with like a baggie of weed. And she asked,
an officer might throw that out.
They might be like, all right, you know what? I'll cut you a break this one time. Let me get the weed. I'll throw it away or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, or you stole like toilet paper from the drugstore
or bread or, you know what I mean?
Like an officer might take it from you or give it to you and just say, okay, like, don't do that shit again.
I've seen that. Actually, I've seen that happen.
Yeah. And I'm all for cops using their discretion to be like, okay, you've done 11 years in prison and you stole something you needed to survive.
Yeah.
Don't do it again.
It was a video at like a Walgreens or a CVS or something like that. And the woman was on parole, but she was homeless and she was stealing gloves and a scarf. And it was the middle of winter. And the cop didn't arrest her and took her back into the store and he paid for it out of his own pocket. Because like it was the middle of winter and she was living on the street and she wasn't stealing.
Nobody has an issue. Yeah, nobody has an issue with an officer being like, I'll let this one slide. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's okay. I'm not going to get too in detail because it's. Anywho, I know of a situation where an officer pulled a guy over who his kid was just in the back seat with no car seat.
Yeah.
Instead of hemming him up, he took him to the store, bought the kid a car seat, and the guy went on his way.
Yeah.
It's like
the
that's the shit
saying that
I'm cool with.
King shaming. I kink shame. KFARR doesn't kink shame on his channel. I do. Stop being a degenerate, loser, gross. Stop it. Stop. I kink shame.
But yeah, like, oh, you had an illegal gun as a felon, wearing a disguise with a mask, with gloves, walking around people's backyards, looking like you're going to kidnap somebody with fucking handcuffs.
Yeah, she had a gun, handcuffs.
Maybe one of those things.
Pipe.
Maybe one of those things that, okay, you're going through somebody's backyard. Maybe they'll be like, okay, stop being a fucking creep, go on your way. But it's like, how many boxes do you have to check before they're like, nah, bitch, you're going to jail?
Yep.
Not my problem. I'm not the one that was doing what you're doing. That's you.
It's the you problem.
No, absolutely not.
I never got one.
You never got one what?
I started using it 8 months and I went to prison
Okay,
for
well
10
then you
years.
shouldn't be running around with a loaded gun in your pocket if you're a convicted felon. She's acknowledged that she was faking the seizure. If you're good with that verbal, then there doesn't need to be any evaluation.
Okay, you don't want your blood pressure taken or anything like that?
As the EMT walks over and just kicks her.
You're going to have a seat in the back of the car. And just so you're aware, there's a camera back there that's going to be recording you.
Listen, can you talk to me real quick? I literally was doing drugs for 6 months, but I went to prison for 11 years. 11 years.
And
what has that to do with this?
I've been trying to get into rehab, and I'm sorry. I did not know that gun was loaded.
Okay.
Send me to
Well,
jail right
that
now.
doesn't matter to the fact that you're also lying to me. You're out here stealing shit or burglarizing a house. I'm not an idiot.
I would never.
Then why are you dressed like a UPS driver in the middle of the day wearing gloves?
Why would
I don't know why you would do the things you do. I'm not you. Yeah, I know. A burn house has been broken into 8,000 times. Sit down in the car. There's a camera back there filming you. You're under arrest for felon in possession of a firearm.
You shouldn't do drugs. If you do them, you're bad.
She's on camera knocking down one of the cameras at the burnt down house.
Oh.
And she did admit to being at the burnt down house.
So this is, so I see this.
Yeah.
So she's going all the way, right? Going there. And then there.
I'll go talk to her.
You got a witness.
I thought you told me you didn't go in that burned down house.
I didn't. I just walked in.
Homeowner's got video of you.
I didn't go inside
There's
of it.
cameras there.
I did not
What are you
go
doing on the
inside of
property?
it. I was just looking at it.
Why? Is it your house?
No, sir.
Then why are you looking at it?
I didn't go inside.
You went on the property. For what?
I was just looking at the burnt stuff. I
For
didn't
what?
go inside.
Why?
I don't know. I was bored.
All right. I'm done with this.
This is like
The suspect was arrested and booked on multiple charges, including possession of a firearm by a felon, attempted burglary, criminal impersonation, and possession of burglary tools.
Oh, I didn't even see the burglary tools.
The next video that it's suggesting to you.
Should we do that one?
I don't know because I've never seen it. I don't know. Okay. No, it's like
this is
if
the
I
Banks.
if I had a sweet pond in my backyard filled with koi fish. That's like saying, "Oh, I was bored, so I went in their backyard to look at the pond."
You can't do that.
Hey, it's not your fucking house and it's not your fucking pond. Like,
I wish I had a sweet pond with koi fish in it.
Just because you're bored doesn't mean you can just do whatever you want.
I think if I did have a sweet pond with koi fish in it, that Ava would learn how to be a fisherman. Would be a problem. We have our next door neighbors have a bunch of chickens, but where their chicken coop is like right on our property line. And she will just sit back there for hours and look at those chickens and drool.
Yeah, see, Dexter, I think the chickens would peck him to death. I think one peck and Dexter would be like, "Oh, I'm not going to fuck with this."
Oh, they have sharp things on their faces.
Yeah, he's even the smallest of things, like the cats. If they look at him sideways, he's like, "Nah, I'm out. Sorry, guys. Like, that's above my pay grade. I'm out of here."
All right. Illegal immigrant uses translation app in bank robbery attempt. We could probably do an entire illegal immigrant episode at some point.
I just think the translation app in bank robbery is ballsy.
Security video footage that police say shows the suspect, who did not speak English, holding up his phone and using a translation app to instruct the tellers to get the money and put the money in the bag. Here is the interaction from the April 4, 2024, incident when the police found him a short time later.
213, I got that subject. It's going to be East Parish. 1300 block. Ernie, you said Brooklyn across the front?
Confirm. Believe only speak Spanish.
Diaz, get over here.
I'm almost there.
Hey, sir, take your hands out. Hands out of your pockets. Hey, show me your hands. Do you English?
No.
Okay. Do you have any ID on you?
No.
He doesn't speak English, Jose.
We're detain him for now.
I'm about to say, yeah.
2152 will be out with him from United 81.
¿Qué está pasando, hermano? ¿Qué estabas haciendo ahí arriba en el banco? Oh, está pidiendo un poco de dinero. ¿Ah? ¿Cómo lo pediste? Por favor. ¿Por favor? Sí. Eso no fue lo que dijeron. Claro. ¿Le diste que lo pusieran en una bolsa? Ah, sí, pero o sea, normal lo que vi, o sea, para ver si me ayuda. Yeah.
Here.
Te voy a leer tus derechos, te los voy a leer en inglés y después te los interpreto en español, ¿ok? Before we ask you any questions, you must understand your rights. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer for advice before we ask you any questions or have a lawyer present during questioning. If you cannot afford a lawyer, one will be appointed for you before questioning. If you decide to answer questions now without a lawyer present, you will still have the right to answer questions at any time. You also have the right to stop answering any questions until you talk to your lawyer. Tienes derecho a guardar silencio, tienes derecho a un abogado. Si no puedes con un abogado, uno se estará disponible para ti. Si decides contestar alguna pregunta, como quiera, tienes el derecho a renunciar a las preguntas si desea. ¿Entiende?
Sí, y una pregunta de esto que habían dicho.
Dijeron que atentaste a robar un banco.
No, sí, ni arma tengo.
¿Tienes una bolsa? ¿Puedes chequear los bolsillos?
Sí, tranquilo.
¿Tienes una bolsa blanca encima?
Sí.
¿Aquí? ¿Le dijiste que lo pusiera aquí dentro? ¿Cómo le dijiste? ¿No le dijiste, por favor?
Sí. Lástima que uno puede regresar el tiempo ahí.
Bueno, estás en cámara. Los bancos tienen cámara, ¿sabías eso?
Sí, por cierto. Ahí pueden saber.
O esta bolsa. ¿Cuál fue la bolsa que tú le proveiste? ¿Esta bolsa fue la que le proviste?
Sí.
He's saying he told him to put it in this bag, but he's saying he told him, please, put it in the bag.
So if you say please, it's not a robbery. Is that what it is?
So, yeah, I just don't like. Just because you're a polite bank robber doesn't mean you didn't try to rob a bank. That's like.
Excuse me, sir. Give me all.
That's
of
a
your
dangerous
money.
path to go down.
Give me all of your money.
Yeah, if you hold a gun to their head and say, "I'm going to kill you if you do not put all of your money in my backpack, please and thank you." Well, you still. That's the worst fucking argument.
¿Tienes una cuenta de banco con ellos?
Oh, no, sino que esto como la cosa está dura por acá, esto fui para ver si me ayudaba.
Separa los pies. ¿Cómo te pueden ayudar si no tienes cuenta de banco con ellos?
Oh, pues como están trabajando.
Sabes que eso está mal, ¿verdad?
We should do an episode, now that I'm thinking about it. We could do an illegal immigrant episode, but we should also do a shoplifting episode. You ever see some of these shoplifting body cams?
Yeah, I think we watched one of the first booze and body cams.
Yeah.
The chick who was
The faking a seizure chick?
extra large.
Oh, that one.
No, the one that was extra large in the thing, who I want to say got like a bunch of things of soup.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep. And she like stuck her hand.
And she's like, try this card. Yes. And it's just like, ma'am, we can't put that back. No. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, she had one of those like disabled carts.
Oh my God, the destroyer. The destroyer of what? Common sense, apparently. So I made the point that you said something along the lines of, oh, your community's so nice or whatever. Because he was defending the felon with an illegal gun, that blah, 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 blah. Apparently, cops run around with guns demanding crazy nonsense all day. What's the difference? The fact that I have to explain to you the difference, I don't want to call you retarded because that's a strong word, but like, oh God, you make Forrest Gump look smart?
I am pretty sure
okay to say
that this person, the destroyer, is saying things just to get under your skin. I don't think they really believe this. I honestly don't.
Oh no, it's man, Fireball's so good. But no, yeah, it's just the destroyer of his father's pride. Thanks, James, dumb criminals. Jesus Christ. No, I just
which, by the way, I don't mind having discourse, things like this or whatever. I'm way more on the fence than KFARR is about these sort of things. So I get it. Some cops are bad. I totally understand. Some cops demand stuff that they're not allowed to demand. I get it.
Yeah.
These cops, not so much. This guy was trying to rob a bank.
Yeah, like if we see bad cops on Booze and Body Cam, do you know what we say?
Bad cop.
Man, that seems like it's a bad cop. That's crazy. Why would they do that? Maybe the cop did this wrong.
Arrested the cop.
But it's
exactly.
I believe in innocent until proven guilty.
I also
to a point.
Believe we live in a society and there needs to be somebody enforcing the rules of the society, and those people are the police.
Yeah, it's just like I believe in innocent until proven guilty, but if you're on camera on somebody else's property wearing a disguise with a face mask and gloves with a crack pipe in your pocket and a loaded gun as a felon, like there's not really much I can do for you to be like, oh no, she's innocent. Like all factors, like my magic 8-ball says, nah, she ain't innocent.
Let us
like,
know in the chat what the destroyer is the destroyer of, and I'll throw the best ones up on screen while we watch this video. And that's either of our chat, by the way. I can throw my chat or your chat up there, so you don't have to.
50 de banco y le va a decir, pon el dinero en una bolsa.
Right. Sí.
Except for Ed. Ed, if you want to be seen, you're going to have to come over to my chat because apparently you're unseen on KFARR's channel.
He doesn't have a bank account there.
No.
He basically asked him, why would you go to a bank and request money?
Why would you go to a bank? Why would you go to a bank and request to put money in a bag if you don't have a bank account?
What did he say?
He's saying he's sorry. He didn't mean it that way.
He's saying that you can translate it out. Does he have a phone?
¿Tiene el teléfono? Yeah, he's got a phone. ¿Cuál es tu nombre?
Bag right here.
And this is another thing where this is why I was questioning the translation app, because it doesn't give as much as speaking. Where if I walk into my local bank and I say, hey, can you put that money in the bag when I'm trying to withdraw cash? That is a whole different thing than somebody else walking into a bank with no account there and saying, put the money in the bag.
I did say por favor, so there's that.
Yeah, so it's like when you walk in with a translation app that just says, put money in bag, they're going to be like, are you robbing us right now? Please. Okay, you got me.
Shane, I don't think this man was a Marine. If it's a man at all, it might be a woman. I don't know.
Oh, from the videos I've watched, he's like a frauditor that only really does well on shorts.
The shorts game.
And he looks like he's like he looks like he's like a Section 8 king.
Ooh.
So
like that room, remember that woman in that room that was in love with Elon Musk? That sort of living situation?
Oh God, yes. God. Bring that war hero up. She was in the Air Force, okay?
Did you see, I'm sure you did, the video that GS made about like he clipped us from that?
Yes.
Yeah. That was hilarious.
No. Deletréame tu nombre.
Y.
Y. De J.
Y.
J.
No.
O G de gato.
De Y. Normal.
Y.
Oh, no. Not that one.
Colon Ray.
A.
A.
Y.
When we rode
Y de
past
punto.
here, Blackford, you were up there. Did you ask the guys told you he was walking back here?
Well, no,
IN.
they said the only guy that walked by was him. But
Así se letra tu nombre. Jackson.
Algo así, ajá.
Tienes que ser honesto conmigo. Yo te puedo ayudar mientras tú me ayudes.
Claro.
Si no me ayudas, yo no te puedo ayudar. ¿Entiendes?
Claro.
Deletréame tu nombre de nuevo.
¿Qué?
The train tracks, so we was riding it that way.
Y XON.
¿Cuál es tu apellido?
Brito.
B-R-I-T-T-O.
Oh, no,
Brito.
not that one.
Brito. Brito.
I keep accidentally putting up degenerate chats. Welcome, Colin Raiders. We are, in case you're wondering what's happening over here, everyone's letting me know what the destroyer is the destroyer of. So, wrong answers only.
No. So you said Colin Raid. Legal fiction clearly says colon
Raid.
All right. The destroyer says you're going to have to start paying me for appearance to entertain your dumb fuck viewers because this panel is trash.
This is
First
not a
off,
panel.
I would like you to maybe go and learn some English. Just going to throw that out there. Type a little better. Second, I think my 99 subscribers or 99 viewers on my channel, I don't know how many you have on yours.
We have 141
my
total.
guy, you were literally supporting and trying to defend a felon who had a loaded gun in a disguise and handcuffs and a crack pipe trying to break into houses. Like, we are not the same, sir. We are not the same.
Yeah. Also, this is not a panel.
Destroyer of the English language.
This is a show
God.
with the co-hosts. You don't see. There's no link. There's no link in the chat. You can't come up.
Mr. Diddy, I just want you to know that this shot of $8 Fireball probably has more brain cells than you.
Okay, babe.
I just want to put that out there.
TTO.
Yes.
¿Cuál es tu fecha de nacimiento?
¿Con una sola?
¿Con una sola?
Sí.
Fecha de nacimiento.
2003, 17 de julio.
¿Sabes tu número de teléfono?
No me lo sé.
¿No tienes el número de teléfono? ¿Dónde te estás quedando?
Esto, ¿dónde?
¿Dónde? ¿Cuál es la dirección?
No
¿Te
me
estás quedando aquí en el hotel?
Also, if you were a good sport, you would be putting your answers up there as well. But good sport, you are not.
Me estaba quedando.
¿Estás trabajando?
No.
¿No trabajas?
Estaba buscando trabajo, pero estaba muy duro la cosa y por eso fui a pedir una ayuda, pero no me la dieron, pues voy a seguir buscando
¿Cómo te van a
trabajo.
dar una ayuda, hombre? Si te estás pidiendo que te pongan el dinero en una bolsa. Dime tú si yo voy, tú tienes un carro y te digo, dame tu carro.
Ah, no. Claro.
¿Can I have charges?
Yes.
Y te vas para el carro. ¿El bolsillo aquí dentro?
No.
Has he ever had an Ohio ID or anything like that?
No.
All right. I think this video is almost over. It's kind of
I
boring.
will take the shot for you. I will take the shot.
It's Wednesday.
Well, the premise of the video was spectacular.
Yes.
But
the video has ended up being kind of boring. On Wednesdays, I don't do shots because I have a real job. But we do give out the premium dog treats. These blue true chews. So brand new, just sent to me from one of my lovely subscribers. If you would like to send the dogs gifts, or I say this almost every time, nobody's ever sent me anything to my P.O. box. It's always for the dogs, every single time. You can send me gifts. You can send KFARR gifts, or you can send KFARR's dogs gifts to the P.O. box that's linked in my channel description.
Colin, I'm going to need you to pick a side. I'm going to need you to pick a side, bud. There you go. But no, I'll do the shot for you, Legal Fiction. For my Lord and Savior Fireball.
And Dexter, get your head on the screen, not your butt.
There you go, my dude. He was checking out the chicks.
Thank you so much for supporting our channels. Every little bit helps. Obviously, somebody needs a new doggy cam, so we appreciate that.
He doesn't have any.
You keep switching to the Dexter cam and showing everyone my Animal Crossing Switch.
You would think at this point, how long have we been doing this show? The camera is always there. That's exactly where he gets his treats at. You would think by now he would understand that's his spot.
He's right here. The camera is right here.
Like the whole reason my dogs stay here is because this is where they get the treats at. Look,
yeah, that's why I keep
staring into your soul.
Like he's behind me now on that side.
She's doing. Do you see the puppy dog eyes she's doing? She does that to me. She gets away with murder. Those puppy dog eyes. All right, we're switching to the next video. This one says they tried to run 20K fentanyl pills and 12 pounds of meth found.
God, I heard that completely different. I thought they tried to run a 20K with fentanyl pills. And I'm just like, damn, are these like the Honduran drug runners from the first video? Like, shit.
A 20K through a cornfield when the corn is corning.
While it's on fire.
Yes.
Bro. I know. Where are you going to go?
Crime piece.
After a traffic stop for a minor traffic violation, inconsistent stories from the occupants provide the officer with sufficient cause to conduct a canine sniff search around the vehicle.
I love it when there's canines involved in police videos. I want to boop their snoots every time.
Well, in the first video, there was literally a subtitle because the dog made a sound and it said disappointed canine sounds or whatever because he couldn't get out of the car.
Zustand, lady.
My dogs speak German.
Okay. Hey.
We had a retired explosive detection dog who spoke German, and Xena was here at the same time Fritz was. So then Xena learned how to speak German, and it's just been going down the line ever since we've had Fritz. So now instead of saying sit, we say seat. And instead of saying lay down, we say Platz. And they do it.
You're okay. Kilo. Sadly. Sadly. Sorry.
Oh, and it's a Mustang.
I don't know what language. This is not the same commands that my dogs know. So I'm wondering if anybody knows what language this dog speaks, please let me know.
What language he speaks?
Yeah. Maybe Dutch?
Sadney. Ready? Draw. Okay.
I'm not sure the dog is speaking anything.
Hi. $19.15 positive canine alert. What's going on, bud? Deputy Officer Navajo County Sheriff's Office. So my dog's trained to alert to 5 odors, okay? Okay. Cocaine, methamphetamine, heroin, fentanyl, and marijuana. He's indicated a positive alert to your vehicle. Is there any of those 5 odors in the vehicle? No. No one smokes any of that?
I actually have some weed on me.
Oh, okay.
I have a little pack of weed on me.
Okay. I'm not worried about a little package of weed. Do you guys have anything else in the vehicle?
No.
Does anyone smoke any
question.
other drugs, fentanyl, methamphetamine? No. You guys haven't given any rides to anybody?
Correct me if I'm wrong, but it looks like he's recording the incident.
It does look like that.
Why on God's green earth would you record an incident where a dog hit on your car and you have 20K fentanyl pills and 12 pounds of meth in your car?
Maybe he thought he was running a 20K on fentanyl.
Like, what? That's just more evidence against you. Like in court, sir, did you record this incident? Is there any edits? No. Does it show the dog hitting on the drugs in your car?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you're guilty. Sorry. She tried to save it though. She's like, yeah, actually, it hits on weed. Oh, I may have a little joint in the ashtray in the car.
Once the dog hits, by the way, look at this pause game strong right here. But if the dog hits, they're going to search the whole car. It doesn't, like, at that point, like, they're not going to be like, oh, it's just weed. All right,
weed.
Go along on your way. Like, what?
Colin did make a good point. No. He's live streaming it to his suppliers so they know he didn't steal anything.
So he doesn't get murdered. Yeah.
Yeah. So he doesn't get found hanging from a bridge somewhere.
Pardon me before we got it, but that was a few days ago.
Okay, so when you just got the car?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So in the state of Arizona, positive count gives us probable cause to search a vehicle, so we're going to be searching the vehicle. Having said that, I'm giving you one last opportunity to tell me if I'm going to find anything other than a small amount of marijuana in the vehicle. Oh. Nope. All right. Hang out with this officer right here, okay?
I'm not looking in that for drugs.
I wasn't paying attention. You
maybe
got a box of
me.
chicken.
To be fair, I don't. For all we know, they could have just gotten the chicken. The meth could have made them hungry. I don't know.
And the sweet tarts and the
I'll
dirty napkins.
I am not gonna look in their purse or whatever to be like, oh, I found one piece of foil that may or may not be, drugs.
But let me know in the chat. Does your car ever look like this? I've known people whose cars look like this. I can't even. I just
Tones. Yeah, now that you point that out, you bring up a good point. Did you seriously ask why a criminal would film themselves while breaking the law? We've been watching people do it for nearly 4 years. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Like, I literally put out a video today.
That's what we're planning on doing on Friday, by the way. Y'all come back on Friday. We're planning on watching a criminal film himself committing crimes and then talking about it on a live stream that was hilarious. And by the way, go over to Tones' channel because he had a good take on the same person we're covering Friday. Great video today, Tones.
I got foils.
If somebody,
nothing in it, but
Erica, could you drop Tones' link in my chat? I know he's on KFARR's channel, but I don't know if my people know him. So
Doc says the dog was hitting on the chicken.
Smoke weed out of a foil. Foot pursuit! Foot pursuit! Stop for 10 Ks! Stop!
Yes.
Stop, ma'am!
Did you see her face? Did you see that face?
Shit. Did you see her? I'm assuming it's the boyfriend or ex-boyfriend now. Go back. Did you see how far away he is?
Yeah.
He said, nah, bitch, you're on your own.
They
I'm
are
outta
running a
here."
20K.
Yeah, it turns
This
out.
video has it all. We got a dog, we got tasers, we got a 20K.
Yeah, we got a taser, fentanyl pills, meth.
Hold on.
A marathon.
I forgot. I do have something for that.
Yeah, no joke.
Watch her face.
She
plant.
falls. She falls.
Yep. And he fell over the fence.
And then look, he's
Stop,
out.
ma'am.
He's gone.
Yep.
The fuck?
Okay, I'm sorry.
Taser deployed.
He told me to run.
Put your hands behind your back now.
I'm sorry. Please.
You found this channel on Discord.
168, 668 still on a foot pursuit heading down Navajo.
Sorry, he told me to run. I don't know anything that's going on.
How do you find a channel on Discord? I'm curious.
To be fair, I do talk in several Discords. I am what you would call a social butterfly.
Do you know what I'm thinking of now that I asked that stupid question? Is Erica the moderator of the year, does post in other people's Discords when we're going live too. So I could see that happening. So I'm curious though, whose Discord did you find us in?
These people are innocent. The Destroyer, probably. Yeah, you ain't wrong. You ain't wrong.
Sir, could you please talk to me?
Yeah, you're under arrest.
I know I am. But what's going on?
You had drugs in your purse. That's what's going on.
I have drugs in my purse.
Yeah, you did.
Okay, no, I didn't. I've been set up. I fell asleep.
Stand up.
That's true.
I can't. Did you fix my glasses?
Yeah, the Rob Dorr -Law says the sad thing, had they not run, I could have had a chance to challenge the probable cause for the search in court. And here's why. When the probable cause is from a canine, there's a record every time the canine is deployed or to search or something like that. There's a record of how many times he's done a false positive or like, hit when there's not something there or got it correct and stuff like that.
See, I'll raise you one also.
Okay, raise it.
Not even could you have challenged PC for the search. You could have done damn near anything because it would be better than trying to run from the cops.
Absolutely.
And then I've watched too many sovereign citizen videos where it's just like, I'm going to represent myself. What could go wrong? And it's like, well, literally anything. And it's just like, just the fact that you have an attorney representing you brings your odds of them finding something.
Even attorneys,
your chances of getting it goes up.
Even attorneys are not dumb enough to represent themselves in court. They have somebody represent them. That's all I'm saying. So if you think you're better than an attorney, you're wrong.
The glasses didn't fall off. That's good.
Stop.
I can't.
Stop.
Okay.
Stop.
Collaborate and listen.
Are you serious?
I'm sorry.
Are you fucking serious?
I'm about to fall, dude. I can't do this.
Stop.
Okay. Let me get up, please.
Get up. Get up.
Okay, hold on. I need my hand. Please. I'm not gonna.
What do you mean you're not gonna run? You just ran. Stand up off to your left.
What's a phone?
Now I'm curious to see if the other guy got caught.
He did. The cop was right behind him when he was going over the fence. I mean, I'm almost positive.
When he was going over the fence, yes. But then when he got on the other side of the fence, he was 30, 40 yards across the field already. By the time the officer hit the fence.
We'll find out here.
That's what I'm saying. My man signed my man up for the Olympics because he was fucking gone.
The 20K.
Can you hold it for a second?
Please.
Oh, they got 10 forward there.
I'm sorry. You told me to run. I didn't know what was happening.
You have anything on you that's gonna poke me, stick me, stab me?
I don't have front pockets.
If somebody tells me to run, you know what I'm not doing? Running.
What do you mean? You don't have anything?
Yeah, that's fentanyl. It's not gonna poke you or stab you.
She's like, I don't have anything. You said you didn't have anything. Yeah, that's fentanyl. Oh, that's something.
She's literally the worst criminal.
She is.
She admits to everything and she's slow as shit.
Yeah. The whole he told me to run thing is crazy to me. It's like your parents used to tell you when you were, this tall, if your friends told you to jump off a bridge, would you jump off a bridge? Actually, I probably would because that sounds fun, but I'd have a bunch of gourd.
Off the bat, let's say she didn't run. Oh, they must have been his drugs. He was the one who ran. Yeah, I'll totally say he had the drugs. And bang, just like that, you have a plea deal for basically nothing.
Also,
just for not getting
if you're standing there cooperating and he runs, the attention on you, or the tension is off of you and they're looking at him, and you could ditch that fentanyl packet in your pocket real quick. That's all I'm saying. Don't do crime though. Crime is bad. I'm like giving tips.
Drugs are bad.
I'm giving tips on how to get over.
They need your notebook, bro. They need your notebook.
I know.
You shouldn't do drugs. If you do them, you're bad.
Okay. Gotta find my notebook.
Do you know if they caught him?
They're going to. Where's he going to go?
I don't know.
I didn't realize they're literally in the middle of nowhere.
I'm sorry. I don't even know what's going on.
They're still chasing him.
So, I accidentally turned off the Xena cam. don't do crime. But if you're going to do crime, you could go to KTZed.com where you can get KFARR merchandise and KTZed merchandise. That's me. You can pick up this lovely notebook that says, not my How to Get Away with Crime notebook. It's a lovely hardcovered notebook, lined pages, and they're perforated. So when you're done with your crime, you can rip that out and burn it, destroy the evidence. It's not my How to Get Away with Crime notebook. I think they're $15, but it's very nice hardcover notebook. Plug over. Your chickens are so loud right now.
It's because Dexter
Dexter's messing with the chicks.
Moved back. he moved back to right next to the chickens.
He's keeping them company.
Talk to you, baby. Get out of this, please. I have kids.
You want to go help them? The whole cemetery by American Legion is up 1 block. So what's in the car besides what's in your purse?
I don't know. I really don't know.
I don't believe you.
I really don't know.
You've already been lying to me this whole time.
I'm sure. I'm sorry. Can I
Come stand by the front of my car. You can stand there and be quiet for a second. No, right here. Right here.
Hey.
Sit down. Cross your legs. I need EMS to the location of the original traffic stop. I did tase the 101.
Please?
Huh?
Can I get some water?
In a second.
Is there a way I can get could you get my water, please?
In a second. We got medical coming to check on you. Okay, 1 second, okay?
Please.
We got medical coming to check you out. 1 second.
I can't sit down. I can't.
So we had 2 run.
All I'm saying is if that he could save up $15, he wouldn't have the warrant out for his arrest right now because he would be able to buy this notebook.
But to him, because oh god, that guy pisses me off. Never mind. Moving on. I hate BSBT. That is all I have to say.
Thank you so much for renewing your membership for 4 months in a row. It says not a criminal message. Dexter, the chick magnet. He is a chick magnet. We'll get Dexter first since he's Dexter. It's your turn. Good boy, Dexter. That's such a good boy. Zena, you awake? This is your job. This is how we buy the milk bones. Here you go. There's one for you. And Puppy Dog Eyes over here gets one too.
Oh. Erica moved to the country in 1990. I remember what I was doing in 1990.
Draft dodging.
I was too busy not being alive.
I tased the female. She's in custody. They're still chasing the male subject to the cemetery.
Oh. Apparently he did get away.
We don't know what else in the car yet. I found it looks like meth in her purse, and she's got fentanyl on her person. Sounds like they got him 10-15 right now, so they should be bringing him back here.
Okay, hear me out. How good of advertising would that be if the criminals were wearing our merchandise on the body cams of the body cam channels? That would be. I kind of want.
It would be like
send them all free T-shirts.
It would be like that. The Leonardo DiCaprio. That fucking
It's
video.
a great idea. we're sending out free T-shirts. Actually, infamous criminal who we covered their body camera footage first did purchase one of my T-shirts and wore it on stream once, which I got crap for because I can control who purchases my T-shirts.
Yeah. So I wanted to point this out before because it's kind of like the same situation. They tried to take off running in the desert. And the first guy tried to go for a run in the middle of an empty cornfield.
Yeah. It was ablaze.
Where are you going to go? Like, I'm in decent shape when it comes for running. It's like, I'm not going to run 4 miles back to civilization before the cop car can catch me.
Yep.
Like, not even Not even in my prime.
Here's the
Like,
thing. They're in the middle of the desert somewhere. Even if he got away from the cops, you will die in the desert in the middle of nowhere. That's what happens to people in the desert in the middle of nowhere.
The Scorpion King taught me that.
Yep.
EMS is coming to check you out, okay? I'm not doing anything until I get another officer here, okay? Because I'm not going to have you take off running again. I already had tased you once.
I'm not gonna run, dude. I go there. He told me to run.
Did the taser connect with you?
Yes, it did. I feel like I'm seized up, sir.
Okay, hang on. So we go. Looks like one of the barbs already fell out.
Oh, please, please. Can I please get some water?
You need to calm down for a second.
I'll walk over there with you.
That's not going to happen.
Sir.
EMS is going to come around the corner any second. They'll be able to get you some fluids.
No, I don't need food. I need water.
Fluids. So right now you're under arrest for possession of dangerous drugs, possession of narcotic drugs, possession of drug paraphernalia, and felony flight. Okay? Felony resisting. You took off running. That's what it means. So you're looking at right now.
Thank you so much, Chris, for renewing your membership for 3 months. I feel like the people who just renewed Legal Fiction, and it feels like time flies, huh? It doesn't feel like that long. Thank you so much for becoming a member of the KTZed channel. By the way, if you're watching on KFARR's channel, my link is in the description below. And if you're watching on my channel, KFARR's link is in the description below. Please swap channels and hit the like button, and then you can go back. I appreciate it. You guys are the best. Can we get Dex a treat too?
Sorry, I was on
You were ordering a t-shirt for
Colin.
Oh.
So I was in Colin's Discord just now, where Broken System, Broken Trust is also in Colin's Discord.
Oh.
I sent him a question and I tagged him. I said, so a question I just received in chat was, if somebody sent you a KFARR hoodie, would you wear it to court from now on instead of your Detroit Lions shirt?
Did he respond yet?
And we await a response. We shall
I'll
wait.
send him a KTZed t-shirt too, if he'd like. So he could wear the sweatshirt in the winter and the t-shirt in the summer.
4 felony charges.
Told me to run.
Okay, doesn't mean you had to do it.
Okay, how can I get out of it?
Tell me what's in the car.
Tell you what's in the car and you'll let me go.
Tell me what's in the car and we can talk about it. I'm not going to promise you anything.
$20,000.
I know you're not telling me the truth. You got meth in your purse. You got fentanyl on your person.
I smoked fentanyl.
What did you guys pick up in the Phoenix?
I don't.
This one is your channel.
Oh, hold on, Dexter.
Oh,
Hold
sorry.
on, my chunky boy.
Dex, go ahead. My bad.
There you go, my dude. Yeah, she's like, if I tell you what's in the car, you'll let me go. Like,
no, that's not how any of this works.
There you go, sweetie pie. Like, that ain't up to me.
Thank you so much for supporting our channels. You guys are the best. Seriously, we got the best audience in the world, don't we? You guys are awesome. And I really like, I know there's like trolls that pop in every once in a while, but for the most part, people are nice around here. I love the kindness and niceness.
We got some good eggs.
We do.
Some good eggs in chat.
We do. And when
some good noodles, if you
when
will.
a bad egg comes around, they take care of it. They swat them around a little bit, and then they, they get their fifis hurt and leave. Thank you very much for renewing your membership for 2 months over on my channel and your channel, sweet lady. Thank you so much, Sherazad. Oh, I forgot to switch the camera before I gave her a milk bone.
Can I send BSBT a custom dental implant with your logos on it? Well, since I have a picture of him missing his 2 front teeth on the top,
ooh,
I think we could just, KTZ, KFARR logos right in the front. Every time that guy talks in court, we'll see it. John F. gifted 1 membership.
Nice. While we're over here, we'll dole out the treats. Eva, say thank you. I should teach them how to speak and say thank you. Oh, she's knocking her pillows over. Oh my
good boy.
Goodness. They don't want us to leave.
Dexter.
Could you grab Dexter another one?
Dexter only communicates in snaps. Oh, there you go, big boy.
I'm not a bad egg. I'm just scrambled. Hashtag doggy love. Doggo love. I can read. I promise. There you go, sweetie pie. Xena. Oh, there you go. Everybody's really here to see Xena. They don't really care about us, by the way. In case you're wondering.
I don't know. I really don't know.
Where did you guys
I
go
stayed at
in
the
Phoenix?
hotel by myself. Because I had visits with my boyfriend. And my kids, and my 2 kids.
You're lucky I didn't send my dog on you.
Oh, my son. Oh, God, I take care of him. I just want to get out of here.
Well, I can tell you right now, running from the police is how.
I know it's not. I know it's not. I need
Yeah, hang tight.
Ran
EMS
20
system, okay?
feet.
Stop. Stop.
I'm not playing.
I know. Okay, then sit down. Sit down. Just relax. Okay?
Is that them?
That's your boyfriend.
It's not my boyfriend.
So what is he to you if he's not your boyfriend?
It's not my boyfriend, I promise.
You want to sit back down? You want to sit on her for a second? Yeah. She had fentanyl.
Do you want to sit on her for a second? Like, no, but I'll stand here. Thanks.
Where's your water?
It's the white foam cup.
I was just looking through the videos because I was going to pick like one last video to watch, like a shorter one. And do you know that Weapons put another mother-son incest video in our Discord?
Well, we have to watch
It's
it.
50 minutes long, though. 50. So
We don't have to watch it.
I was
today.
looking for like a 10 to
If it was
15 minute
15, like
video to end the show with.
I was yes, Dexter sees it. All right, here. You got a membership.
Maybe. Oh, I did. I'm sorry. I was
Yeah.
busy being stunned.
I'm gonna
by
launch this treat off of my desk to see if Dexter catches it.
I have
Ready?
confidence in you, Dex. He
Nope.
did not.
Not at all.
All right, we'll
Not
try
at
to
all.
do the treat catching thing over on this side of the country. You ready? Can you catch this? Ava got it. Now here's the tricky one because Xena over here is a little bit older. So and Ava does interception sometimes. So let's see if this works. Oh, they both caught all. Oh no, Dexter didn't. Both of mine
Now she's
caught
gonna
it.
put her head back on the pillow and call it
Yeah,
a day.
she's.
I better not be lagging.
She's done.
Thank you so much.
Hey, watch her. Hey, nice pop,
Where
bro.
would one? Right there. Never mind. That answers my question.
What's the question?
I was about to say, where would one hide 12 pounds of meth? And then he has
Found
the bag
it.
on top, and I'm like, that's where it is.
All blues.
All blues.
1915. Change nature of this call to drugs. Both are going to be under arrest for transportation of narcotic drugs. Hey, get an evidence bag.
Get a big evidence
Like
bag.
I was kind of like garbage bag size, like the black garbage bag size evidence bag for this one.
So what do you want to tell me about this? All right, well, just so you're aware, you're not going to jail for transportation of a narcotic drug, okay? Yeah, so either more blues or possibly meth. So you're going to jail for transporting drugs, all right?
By the way, do you know what blues are? Do you know what blues are?
No, I was going to think boner pills, but
No.
apparently I'm wrong.
I will explain it to the audience because I am your in-house drug expert, apparently. Blues are oxys, 30 milligrams. So there was this big story about how they were making oxys, fun
I had a
colors so the
website that
kids
told
eat
me
them.
these things.
But they're not fun colors, so they're confused with candy. They're different colors for different amounts of like medicine in them. So if I recall correctly, it's been a long time since I did drugs, but the blues are 30 milligrams, the greens are 15 milligrams, and then I want to say yellow is like something ridiculous, like 80 milligrams, something like that. And correct me if I'm wrong, chat. Uh, but I believe that's the color. I know the greens were smaller amounts, and then the blues are the most common, which is 30 milligrams of oxy.
So Mag D5 said the destroyer, the guy from earlier, would have hidden the 12 pounds of meth in his prison wallet. Good.
You always call it a prison wallet. I've always called it a prison pocket. Prison pocket. It just rolls off the tongue better.
Hey, you do you.
What do you guys call it? Also, why does this woman have no shoelaces? She was trying to run with no shoelaces. Did she think that was going to work?
They may have taken them off.
No wonder she fell on her face.
I think they took them off when they searched her.
Yeah.
To avoid
probably. Legal fiction. I just had a back procedure done, and they did give me oxy, but it also had it was like Percocet because it had Tylenol with it, I guess. Is the difference? I'm not sure.
There you go. Just started a poll.
Hang tight.
I believe Roxy's and Oxys are the same thing. One is name brand and one is the generic.
All right. Hey. So she's just saying she's dehydrated. She took off running from us, and then she slid down this hill right here. So she's saying that her legs kind of banged up. Is that okay? Yeah, I think so.
Oxycontin and oxycodone are different things. Correct.
Yeah, so the unit's coming right now. He's like 10 miles out. So if you guys want to get her loaded up.
Okay, yeah. Come this way.
So, yeah, that's all going. This is ceases evidence now. They're both gonna try to run from the hospital. So
I kind of love the fact that our audience knew what I was talking about and that I got the colors correct because, like I said, it's been a very long time. I've been clean since 2001. So
that's when he does. We'll have both you guys go there, and then just have you sit on them because we don't want them taken off.
You guys, traffic and that.
Right.
Something caught my attention to the right. As soon as I did that, I was noticing that they were looking around. Next thing I know, they both fucking took off, and that's when I yelled for you guys.
Well, when they took off is when I found meth in her purse. So I'm walking back to you to fucking put them in cuffs.
Right.
And then as soon as they saw me walking toward them, they turned around and took off.
Yeah, and then when he jumped over the fence, he lost his shit, and that's when I thought I had him, and I got caught.
I didn't realize we had so many pharmacists in our audience, by the way.
And then I had trouble getting over the other fence, and he barely made that one. And then I was trotting through the fucking cemetery.
A total of 20,000 fentanyl pills, 12 pounds of methamphetamine, and 2 pounds of heroin were found in their car.
What could they not fit the 2 pounds of heroin in the title?
Shit. Hey, Tubbs.
Hey, yo.
Take a pic of this, bro.
Nobody checked the back
I
seat
guess
until
not.
just now?
I guess not.
I would have had that car border patrol style, fucking door panels off and shit.
Don't forget, she just had a little half of a joint in the car is all. So you don't have to search it, officer.
So like, you know those certain counties and cities that will like have a Derringer pistol and all the officers will be taking pictures around it like they caught a nuke or something? If they wanted to take a picture around this, I would totally be fine with it.
I'm doing the same poll in my chat that you're doing in your chat, and we can compare at the end.
Good stuff, bro.
And God 420, I don't really have a Discord server, if you will.
Shit.
You can join my Discord. We just talk about crime stuff in there, though, so it's not very exciting. If Erica's here, she can post the link. If not, I'll post it in a second.
Just so you're aware, we just found a bunch more meth. So, probably 10 to 20 pounds. I'm pulling it out now.
Oops.
The female had multiple warrants from a different state. They were both apprehended and charged with several drug-related offenses.
Makes sense.
Let me do my poll. Okay, so KFARR. I'm just going to give you times, and you tell me which one. 15 minutes, 12 minutes, 17 minutes. Which one?
I'm going to go with 12.
12. KFARR's tired.
I like the shorter videos to lead us out.
And okay.
How's your poll going?
I just posted it. We're about 50-50 right now.
So far, Prison Wall is out to a commanding lead in my poll.
I just have never heard it called that before I met you.
But I'm not shocked by that because that's all I've ever called it.
Yeah. I've always called it a prison pocket. Or if it's a female, it's a prison purse. So it's the, I don't know. All right. So this one says $2,000 Red Bull heist goes very wrong. Let's see what happens. Thank you for posting the Discord in my chat. If anybody wants to join it, the link is posted in my chat right now. Pop over there, join the Discord, and then pop back over to KFARR's channel.
Officers testing their cardio as they chase shoplifters.
Running on foot. Stop running! You're gonna get bit! You're gonna get bit by the dog!
That's poor canine.
You're gonna get bit
I
by
think we're in Brunswick, Georgia right now.
the dog! Dakota! Here! Dog! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
Okay. Okay, babe.
Damn!
He bites me.
Yes, he's biting you.
You're ripping me.
I find it wild. The dog did nothing.
Until he was already on the ground.
The dog did absolutely nothing. The dog, he was like, hey, bros, I got to run around you. Get out of my way. Okay, he ran past 3 cops, got next to the dude who was like, hey, what's up? And the guy's like, nope, I'm done.
Yo Mama says we should do an all canine show. That's also a good idea.
He bites me.
Get on your stomach. 2.0.
I would like to. We should do this. Chat. Let us know. Should we do all canine? Do 3, maybe in the summertime, when I have off of work or whatever. 3 shows in a week, and do an all canine show, an all taser show, and an all pepper spray show, back to back to back.
He is. Get on your stomach. Put your other hand behind your back. Put your other hand behind your back, Coda. Okay, good job, Coda. Let's go.
Come to think of it, so my husband's going to Las Vegas this week, Friday. Next month, he's going to Dallas. So while he's out of town next month, maybe we can do that where we do 3 shows back to back to back.
Yeah, because I don't really have much going on. I do have a prior engagement at some point. I talked to my backyard neighbor the other day.
Yep.
And I saw him again yesterday.
Yep.
And there's a retaining wall in between our houses, and he's currently ripping it out so he can put in a new one because the person who owned his house didn't take care of it, and the person that owned my house didn't take care of it. And because I'm like a good guy, I guess he ran out there. He's like, "Yeah, I'm currently off work. I'm a pipe fitter. I got a dumpster out front, and I'm redoing my master bedroom.
Said you could throw stuff
and
in.
I'm just gonna throw this in there." And I'm like, "Yeah, man." I'm sitting there. I'm like, "Yeah, man. If you need help, just like let me know." I'm like, "Yeah, I work in that room right there. Just like throw a rock at the window. Like I'm in there like 90% of the time." And he's like, "Oh, really?" And I'm just like, "Yeah, man. Like I'll help you throw it away. Like it's a fucking cinder block fence. Like
That's nice of you.
Can't take that long." Or maybe I'm just a good guy. I don't know.
Whenever
Because I need my neighbors to help me fight frauditors and shit.
Whenever we're like, I have several neighbors that I'm close with, and whenever any of us are doing any sort of work where we get a roll-off dumpster, we like let everybody know, hey, if you got shit to throw away, dump it in the dumpster. OU 812 late fee had to watch the Cubs win. The reason they won is because I'm drinking out of my Lucky Tervis tumbler today. And all I have to say about that is I'm going to give the dogs treats, and I'm going to say, go Cubs, go. Go Cubs, go. Hey, Chicago, what do you say? The Cubs are going to win today. All right. Thank you very much for the $5.
Now I have to check something. Well, I'm also going to do the $5 super chat, and Bob B is a member for 6 months on my channel, so I'm giving Dexter 2 treats.
And I will go back and give mine another treat. Let me find that. Why don't I see?
Oh, dang.
Did you like my song, KFARR? Have you heard that before?
The Cubs are no, I haven't heard that before. The Cubs are 16-10, and the Tigers are 15-10.
Nice. Can you catch this?
And you had to drink out of a certain cup. I just had to breathe.
It's got to be the Cubs Tervis. It has to be when the Cubs are playing. All right. Speaking of dogs, let's get back to this one.
Mandalorian and Baby Yoda cup, and the Tigers won 6-0, and I had nothing to do with it. How you doing?
All right.
He's not even biting the guy.
Coda still wants to play.
Hey, you just ran from the police. Huh? You just ran from the police.
All right, go on the side.
Hey, we're gonna search him before we even get him up.
You got anything illegal on you?
No, sir.
Do you have any weapons?
No, sir.
Do you have any drugs?
Hell no.
Damn.
Yeah, that's what they said was stolen.
A lot of Red Bull.
Yeah, they said it was Red Bull stolen.
A lot of Red Bull, as this officer says, is an understatement, as the amount will be revealed very soon.
Sir, you're currently under arrest. You have the right to remain silent.
But I'm under arrest for?
You're under arrest for shoplifting. You understand your rights?
No.
What don't you understand?
I can't hear you because my arm is bleeding.
I can't hear you. It's too dark in here.
We got a squad coming.
What am I under arrest for?
Shoplifting.
Shoplifting where?
Right now, 7 Hills, where we're checking Armire. What's your name? What's your name, buddy? Huh?
You said I had the right to remain silent.
Yeah, that's fine. All right. Roll over to the other side.
Don't let that dog bite the shit out of me.
That dog bit you because you ran.
Hell no, that dog bit me because you said attack. You know, let it keep biting me while I was on the floor. That's all on camera.
All right, we stole Red Bull 2 from our Meyer. They got you on camera. All right, sit up. All right, just stay right there.
Hold on, my arm twisted right here though, bro. Hello, crazy. Why y'all got dogs?
For people like you who run.
How many Red Bulls?
They're way faster than we are.
$2,000 worth.
I was gonna stop.
A lot. Enough to be on crack. Like you can drink that many Red Bulls or smoke some crack. Same thing.
So I gave it each Red Bull cost $4.50. That would mean they stole 444 Red Bulls. I just picked an arbitrary number. I didn't know if they were the big Red Bulls or the normal ones. But like
I haven't purchased a Red Bull in a long time.
Where do you put 440 Red Bull? I bought, you can see them.
Prison Pocket.
a 12 pack of Monster for like $12, but I bought the gigantic.
Oh, right there.
Yeah, see if they. Yeah,
I
there's only
prefer
4
the
left out of the 12
Celsius
pack, and I bought it
drinks.
2 days ago. But I prefer anything that says energy drink on the label.
The Celsius apple pear is the best energy drink that's out there, personally, in my opinion.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure you were. I didn't know what was going on. Y'all scared me. You're gonna roll over onto this knee.
1309.
Y'all might have to treat me for stitches.
We got a squad coming.
A squad? What? What that mean?
EMS.
Oh, hell yeah.
Sit in the back there.
Can I make a phone call? Can I make a bill?
All right, the second. First, we're gonna get your medical attention.
Please do. You seen that one bite me, bro.
Why'd you run?
Cause you scared me. Black man scared of police. My arm twisted like a motherfucker.
We're gonna just wait for the squad to get here.
So y'all follow me from somewhere to here? That's crazy. Set up?
Yeah, we're going to the squad.
Oh, well, that's where they put it.
Wowzers, that's a lot of Red Bull. Wow, he's got some of the diet ones too. All sorts of Red Bull. If I'm going to get a Red Bull,
you know
it
those
can't
like
be the regular flavor. It has to be the colored ones.
I only
The Red Bull of color.
I only really like the yellow ones, the tropical ones, because that's what I drank on deployment.
Yeah.
But it's like they got those orange like pallet carts from Home Depot, and we're just like at Meijer just throwing them on there and running out to the car real quick.
Yeah.
Like you couldn't fit this many in a regular cart and not be like, those guys seems to be not paying for every Red Bull we have in the store. What are we to do?
When Red Bull first started making the flavored ones, has to be. I worked at a startup in at the Atlanta Tech Village in Atlanta, and they would stock Red Bull would stock we had like free stuff. So they the first 2 flavors they made was the red and the blue, and it was cranberry and blueberry. So nostalgia wise, those are my 2. Like the cranberry ones are very good to me.
On deployment, we had original red, blue, and yellow.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Nostalgia purposes only.
Do you think we could fit those in an evidence bag?
Could you imagine Sarah or Derek walking in the morning and just seeing this outside of the evidence room? Bull gives you room.
I wonder if you could ballpark what one of these 12 packs are worth.
They said their level's misdemeanor, so I mean I can't imagine.
That's not a misdemeanor.
It's got to be at least $15 a box. At least more than
got the entire back seat. Yes. It looked like he had most of the clothing.
Oh no, he got him good.
Did he?
Yeah, he broke skin on both.
Good boy.
So the second one,
Good boy.
That was more about us trying to get him under control. So I was taking Coda back as you guys were bringing his arms back, and that's why he was able to get a hold. Like you guys swung, like we were swinging the arm in front of him as I was pulling him off the first bite, but you got him good on the side.
Yeah, right place at the right time.
105 cases of Red Bull were recovered from the suspect's vehicle. Since each case is valued at approximately $20.99, the total value is $2,203.95. This suspect was charged with theft.
How many cans are in a case? Is that 12 cans for $20? That's crazy. Crazy prices.
Maybe 12 or 8, maybe. I want to say like 8,
but it's pretty pricey.
Because I know the 4 packs are like this big, and those looked about this big. So maybe 8 for $20.99.
Yes. Been here 30 seconds, and already Katie is segregating energy drinks. Yes, I'm a energy drink supremacist. Thank you so much for the super
Now
chat.
somebody's going to make a short of that or live stream it.
Of course. 2 a.m. 2 a.m. That's when it happens. That's when the good stuff happens. Dexter, you're blurry all of a sudden.
Dexter's like, I'm not getting.
He was so
There you go, my
clear
dude.
all stream, and now he looks like he's being filmed on a potato. Y'all
Maybe
go
he is.
subscribe to Cerebral Tackle if you like angler stuff or fishing drama.
I think I might make Dexter his own YouTube channel and just take our streams, mute them, and cut him out.
Yeah, he can have
just to see if I can get more subscribers and views on that page than other people's channels.
special guest stars of Ava and Xena every once in a while.
Like I'll tag Dexter's channel in every live stream.
Perfect.
Obstructing official business, resisting, and receiving stolen property, felony. I'm glad they found something to give him a felony for.
Yes, and I love the.
Oh, it's a 6-pack. Those were 6-packs.
That's crazy. Crazy prices. I forgot.
Call his channel only Dex.
I don't remember. If I think of it, I'll come back to this.
Obstructing official business, resisting, and receiving stolen property, which is a felony. He is innocent unless proven guilty in a court of law.
Please don't take me to jail. No, please stop. You're gonna get resisting. Can I please talk to someone in there? Please let me talk to someone. No, bro, I'm not going to jail.
And another dog. Look at this handsome boy.
I'm not going to jail. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop, man. Please stop, bro. I mean, please stop. Please stop. Please, I will. Let me finish my. Oh, please stop, guys. Please, man.
Ooh, Jesus! Did you see the flash?
No, I'm sorry. What did I miss? What did you say?
Go back. He started fighting with a. It looks like he started fighting with a female officer.
Yeah.
And he took off, and then you just see the male officer just fly by her, and then in 2 shakes, in like 2 shakes, they're both like 30 yards away.
It didn't rewind it far enough.
Stop, bro. I mean, please stop. Please stop. Please, I will. Let me finish my. Oh, please stop, guys. Please, man.
Oh, wow.
And then by the time they get to the other side of the car, bang.
Got him.
I didn't do anything wrong. We're gonna get f***ing again if you f***ing move. Hey, I didn't do anything wrong. Why am I going to jail? I don't get it. This ain't fair.
You shot
I didn't do nothing wrong. Please, guys, please stop. I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't do nothing wrong, bro. I didn't do nothing wrong. I'm sorry. We're gonna have a reaction. I can't stop.
Quit moving.
I do this. I'm not trying.
There is such an easy way to not go to jail. Don't steal shit. You won't get tased.
I'm gonna say this
you
too.
Won't have to run.
Do you know how many times? Do you know how many times the cops have like tried to talk to me, or I've been near an officer, and my first thought was, "I'm gonna run. I'm gonna run."
Never.
Not once.
Never.
And guys, if you're gonna run from the police, and you know there's a taser involved, don't strip down to bare skin.
That's dumb. You want a puffy coat
because you're gonna get it. You want like a Carhartt jacket with like a hoodie underneath.
Yeah.
Taser is not getting through that. Bare skin and scrawny, the taser's gonna hit this dude like a ton of bricks, like a ton of Red Bulls. Rumor has it.
Mark, I don't know if you were in the chat earlier, but there is at the beginning of the stream, a woman who was wearing a UPS uniform. I would just like to know if you can fix her, is the question for you.
No.
I just freak out. I'm PTSD bad. I can't go to jail.
Well, you're going now. Shut up.
Oh my God, please don't do this to me. Like, I can't believe you're putting me in jail over a criminal trespass. I didn't even know I had, man. I'm really sorry.
Be quiet.
What are you looking for?
Oh.
I'm not going to fight you no more, honey.
He didn't even.
I should've never done it.
First of all, he didn't even steal this time. He stole before, got a criminal trespass, and now he's calling the woman, the officer, honey.
If a female calls a male officer honey, you're like, oh, that's fine. If
no, it's not fine.
20 to 30-year-old male I've had a bunch of older females call me honey, and I'm just like, oh, okay, I'll take that. If you're a 20, 30, 40-year-old male, do not call a younger female officer honey.
No, but then you get
they won't be pleased.
You get the Hooters girl situation. Calling the officer, I don't even know what she was. She was disgusting.
Or the other 12 incidents that we've seen where, oh yeah, we can just do
we'll just
and I'll get out of the ticket, and it's
I will literally S your D in those bushes over there if you don't give me a speeding ticket. Ridiculous, women, stop it. It's not cool.
However tempting it may be, I'm gonna have to pass this time, lady.
Ugh.
In the first place, I know. But for criminal trespassing, I'm sorry. You don't have to do that. I'm not gonna do nothing stupid anymore. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I do have to hold on to you because you ran.
No, I know that. Look, I'm saying that we don't have to. I'm really done. I'm sorry.
You're staying down here.
Okay, I didn't know what you want me to do. I'm hurting.
Metal. Because you got tased.
I taste metal.
Are you good?
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. I think there's one in me somewhere. I can feel it.
That's what she said.
Stop moving. Lay back. Did you get him on the back?
Say that.
Lay on your side.
I didn't even know they arrested people for such a thing. What's going on?
For criminal trespass?
No, you're good. Picked the wrong guy to run on.
Who knew they arrested people for criminal trespass?
Yeah, no joke. You picked the wrong guy to run on. No shit.
He's already trespassed. Like, you guys are arresting me for a criminal trespass I didn't know I had.
Well, right now we're arresting you for resisting as well.
So you're going to arrest me for resisting after being arrested for something I didn't
either way, you're going to jail.
That's ridiculous. I have to sit up, ma'am. I have to.
Right, but you're not standing up.
That's fine. I have to sit up. I think it's in my arm over here.
I'm going to keep you on that boiling pavement.
4PD, can you call Connie and get a dog?
I have a funny story. I'm gonna try not to talk so much, but this is a hilarious story. So my job previous to the one I have now, I was managing retail instead of industrial, and they was spread out all over the Southeast. I had several locations in Florida. I had a woman try to sue us because she got like second-degree burns on the bottom of her feet for walking through a Publix shopping center with no shoes on. She burned her feet, like
kind of seems like her fault.
Needed medical attention on the asphalt. Who walks around barefoot, first of all, in a shopping center parking lot, A, and B, you're in South Florida. It was in like Delray Beach, Florida. It was like close to Miami in the summertime.
Rich H wants to double down on the males calling female officers honey. If you're a guy of any age, never call a female cop honey. It's either sugar tits or girl.
Hey, girl.
Wowzers. That's great.
Dog out here.
Scoot over this way.
I can't.
Just scoot your... No.
Look, I'm just going to move over and then I'll sit right back down for you, see? I'm not going to run.
Sit on your butt, not your knees.
I can't. My body hurts too much.
Yes, sit on your butt, not your knees. You can move. You can move just fine.
Please don't me sit like this. It's the most comfortable position I have. I'm not running on you. I'm already done with that. I should have never took off.
After he just ran.
I know that. And it's my huge mistake, okay?
Yeah, it was a mistake.
It was, but me going to jail for no reason.
You're going to jail now for resisting?
I know, because I'm resisting to something I didn't even know I was doing wrong.
Hey, he's over there. He's over there. Squad's on scene now.
I didn't know I couldn't be here.
Well, if you didn't know, you could have said that in court.
What's that matter?
Because they would have heard you out.
They should still hear me out.
Yeah,
look, I had
they would have.
Listen, I had PTSD, okay?
All right.
That's what I do, bad.
Sure. All right, well, we're not making excuses for anybody.
I'm not making any.
She's absolutely correct. If he would have gotten criminal trespass, he could have went to court and said, I didn't realize I had a trespass. I won't do it again. He probably would have got off with a warning. It probably would have been fine. Now you're getting resisting. you're getting like if either of these cops like scraped their elbow on the cement wrestling him, like that, like it's compiling.
Well, this kind of goes to what I was saying earlier when they were like, "Oh, I could have gotten them on this or this or this and helped them out of the charges."
Yeah.
It's just like your attorney could have been like, "Oh yeah, he didn't know, his bad." And now it's, "Oh well," and then you wanted to run from the cops.
Yeah. I just want to say hello to the Drunken Rocky over there on Rumble. Let your friends know. I'm also on Rumble, Drunken Rocky. Get people into the chat over there. Everybody's over here on YouTube, which is great. I love my YouTube audience. But
I think we're
sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say we're pretty much streaming everywhere but fucking Blue Sky, you know what I'm saying?
But my point is Rumble only takes 20% of my super chats, not 30% like YouTube. So if I could build up the Rumble audience, I love that.
Excuse, but I'm telling you, that's why I took off. I gotta go to the hospital.
You want a Band-Aid? Not sure if the other one.
No.
If you want a Band-Aid.
I'm gonna check him real quick, make sure he's got nothing on him. I don't want any dope in your guys' squad. Because I'm pretty sure it's probably on him. So I took off on me.
I don't have any drugs on me.
I just need you to clean them up.
I don't have drugs on me. Okay. I don't. I promise you I don't.
Alright, let me see your socks.
Okay, here.
That's what somebody with drugs on them would say.
I don't have drugs, man.
Yeah.
Do you take any medications every day?
No.
Do you to anything?
No.
Where do you have PTSD from?
From prison. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really can't believe they're gonna send me to jail for something I didn't do. Well, early this morning, last night, whatever you call it. But yeah, I don't have nothing on me. Right. I appreciate it. Nothing. I need to go to the hospital. I need to go.
Why?
I need to go up to the
You're going to jail, dude.
I understand.
We're not playing the incarceratus bullshit.
I don't care. I need to go up to the hospital.
For what, Nate?
But I need to. I just ran. I got tased. I need to go to the hospital. My body hurts. All they taste is metal. Like, please take me to the hospital.
They can clear you.
Let me get checked out.
They can clear you.
Nick, I really need to go to the hospital.
Hey, you're not going to the hospital.
Look, my heart is pounding. Like,
because you just ran.
I know, but I'm freaking hurt. Please take me to the hospital. I got tased.
Welcome to exercise, motherfucker.
A few times. Were you like inspecting him?
I was not.
Okay.
I literally was not. I can go pull up cameras.
Sure.
I was literally with my phone, my AirPod, and talking to another AP.
He threatened to like take you out in the parking lot.
Yeah, he was like, "Come on the parking lot, tough guy," like all this other stuff. Just
okay.
I know.
No drugs were found in the suspect's vehicle during the search. For this incident, this suspect was charged with resisting, criminal trespass, and theft. Interestingly, just 13 days after this incident, he was arrested again on charges for drug trafficking and contempt of court, likely referring to him violating a court order from his first incident. He is innocent unless proven guilty in a court of law.
So we have two quick...
Let me get this straight. He has PTSD from prison, but it seems as if he's doing what. That makes sense.
Exactly.
Great
that. Okay, so I put both my and KFARR's Rumbles in both of our chats.
Because I have a Rumble too. Yeah.
Also, if for some reason people do like, false copyright strikes for thumbnails, photos that were purchased from the Associated Press, from Getty, right? And we somehow lose the ability to live stream, then you can always still find us on Rumble and Twitch and all of the other places. This is your channel.
I have 53. I have 53 followers on Rumble.
I don't know how many I have on Rumble. You're monetized over there, right? I think you can monetize after 50.
Yeah.
KTZed, that's me. Let's see how many I have over on Rumble. I have
probably more than
227, but nobody watches live. They watch after the fact. All right. Did you want to read your super chat?
Hey, I have 171 followers on TikTok. What's up? Cerebral Taco for $5. I do not miss being loss prevention. It doesn't seem like a fun gig.
Can we live stream?
Can we stream on TikTok? Probably. I believe that's what the kids are doing nowadays.
I think I have like 1,000 on TikTok. TikTok, it's so
Does it
easy to get
allow
subscribers over
you?
there.
I can get views all day, can't get subscribers.
Yeah. I haven't put content out on TikTok in
104,000
a very
views.
long time.
No big deal. I'll
Thank
go
you
through
very much,
stages where
Cerebral
I'll
Tac.
do. Did I feed
Like,
Dexter? Did we already
I
get
do the same
this?
thing. No, I'm getting it right now. Thank you so much,
Okay.
Cerebral Tackle, for the $5 super chat. I do not miss being loss prevention. Mr. Zed was loss prevention at Target, and he had a goofy ass uniform. It was, you know how some women like a guy in uniform? Not a Target security uniform. I'm telling you that right now. It was very polyester. He actually quit that job to marry me because they wouldn't give him the time off of work to go on a honeymoon. So he's like, well,
Because of the
I'm out.
friction.
See ya. Yeah. I don't know.
No, so yeah, on the last time I did anything on TikTok was, remember Bella? The chick who ran from the cops with the flat tire, who was trying to save her employee from being sex trafficked. That was the last time I did anything. I did my live stream, made a bunch of shorts, uploaded like 7 shorts, and then went, all right, I'm done with TikTok for 6 months.
I get in this like routine of I will make shorts, and I upload them to TikTok and to YouTube. And then, like for 6 months, I won't do any at all. But when I do the shorts, I said I get more subscribers, so I should probably do that more often. Anywho, that's it. That's the show. We will be back here. Let's make some announcements. So Friday, we are covering a sovereign citizen who says he will sue us if we call him a sovereign citizen. So that ought to be fun. So that's Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern on all of the channels. Then on Saturday is game night on my channel for members. Everyone can be in the chat. You can play along in the chat. We poll the chat sometimes. Anybody who's a channel member is welcome to come up on stream. And we are doing, it's usually a true and false, like trivia type of game. And there are prizes. Then, okay. Oh, and I have an in-house guest Saturday. So like I was telling you all, Mr. Zed is going to be out of town. He's got a trip planned to Las Vegas to take care of some business. And so my mom, Yo Mama from the chat, is going to be here live in person guest for game night. Isn't that going to be fun? And then Sunday, of course, as always, is the regular Crime Land show, Sunday at 7:30 Eastern. What do you have going on, KFARR? Oh,
absolutely.
One more thing. Monday, my friend Nate, who is more of a Rumble type person, is trying to start a true crime thing. We're going to be covering on his channel, Casey Steiner, I think it's Steiner, dude that murdered 4 people in Yosemite in the 90s. So we're going to be covering that on his channel, and I'll post links in my community for that. Sorry, you got nothing going on? I'm a busy bee.
I have to make videos.
You do.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's really all I got going on. I got to figure out this lighting situation that I have.
I think the lighting looks great.
Because I don't know what.
It looks much better than it did yesterday.
I need to figure out where I want it set up. But
yeah. I think.
I don't know. We shall see.
That's
all I got.
Dexter is lit up a little bit better now. We can see him better. So I like that a lot. I think that's it. Did I miss anything? I guess we'll see y'all around the internet.
Oh.
I have to get to the correct buttons.
Just lie? You really think someone would do that? Just go on the...
I hit the wrong button, but that's true too. We will see y'all next time. Bye, guys.
Bye.